Comment down below. Do you want us to buy a tattoo gun or hire somebody to come here, tattoo Zach on the podcast? Drop it in the comments, folks. Yep.
Hands completely off.
Not sterile at all.
Dick on the wood. Fucking ass cheek straight up in the air.
I will never go into a public restroom like that. Shit.
No.
Really?
Unless it's like urgent where I'm to the point where I'm crowning, then yeah. But like,
Oh, dude.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I squeeze that fucker in there as hard as I can, and once he pops out, I know it's time.
I just go.
You blasted that shit.
carved a hole.
Just
through it.
went like that, and I just see a strip of red paint gone, and all of a sudden my brain just was like, ah.
Welcome back to the D2 podcast. I guess we'll just get right into it. Around the table, we got Zach B, Nick J, Lance H, myself, Zach D, and Luke behind the camera. Code D2 with Bashmouth, code D2 Flavor Gang. And how are we doing, boys? We talked about a lot of leading up into this, and
Brilliant.
We have had a lot of different weeks all around.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of recapping to do.
We'll start with you, Devo.
Yeah,
How was your week?
Oh, it was great.
Good.
Talk to you about the host. You gotta talk about the host.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty standard week for the most part. Some good workouts this week. We hit legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was this
That
week.
fucked me, dude.
Yeah.
That feels like so long ago. Eh?
Yeah, it does. I was like, was that with this week? Actually?
That was a really good workout.
Yeah, we hit legs and chest this week, so that was great.
Mm.
Lance and I hit up the draft, so we can talk about that at some point. But draft was in Green Bay, so we went on Thursday on a spontaneous trip to that, so that was a blast.
That was cool.
Yeah, and otherwise it's just been fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking called me. They were
Getting
just
healthy.
like, what are the odds you can get out of your sessions today? And I'm just like, probably not likely.
Yeah.
I was like, I was
Calls me. He's like,
like,
yeah,
just
we just
text
kind
your
of decided
clients.
it like 20 minutes ago. And I'm
And
just like, well, fuck.
A perfect world if I wasn't leaving that Friday,
yeah,
that I would have like rescheduled my calls and done check-ins on the way up.
yeah.
But I was like, I was really happy you guys got to go at least.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
It looked sick.
It
You
was
guys
a
see the
blast.
first round. First round's the hype round.
Yeah.
Little deceiving. It was like 65 degrees in Wisconsin or in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And sunny. Up there it was about 40 degrees.
Yikes.
Cloudy.
Cold.
And so I had only brought a t-shirt, so I was like,
Yikes.
it's gonna be
Dude.
hell.
Yeah, that sucks.
It was not getting any warmer. And
Did
then
you buy a hoodie
I
out
bought
there?
a hoodie for
Yeah.
sure.
Did
We-
you get that one hoodie?
Yeah, so we found this Packer stand at one of the bars, Stadium View, and they had
Love Stadium View.
weed signs, and Lance was like, weed signs, and then we like looked over at it, and they had Go Pack One sweatshirts. So
Sick.
it said like Go
Sick.
Pack,
So
and then
hyped
it said
about
one
it. Oh my
underneath
God.
with the pot leaves on each side.
So dope.
And we
Love
were
it.
like, that is sick.
Did they have any banners or something? Like any
They had
like
T-shirts.
yeah,
they
they
had some hats.
street-
They probably did have one. We just saw the hoodies right away, and I was like, "How cool is that?" It's like, we do the
another-
podcast, and it's a
yeah.
Packer theme one. That's sick.
Another testament to how the taboo-ness of THC is getting normalized even more still.
For
It
real.
was just some
Even up
girl
north.
and a dude just running
Yeah.
a little private stand, just
Yeah.
taking Venmo payments, and I was like,
Nice.
"This is fucking sick. I've
Yeah.
never seen something like this."
Well, dude, even like when I was up north, like it's so weird. Like weed culture or just like smoking culture down here is so much different than up north.
Right.
But there was a couple times that we were like when I was out fishing. Like I packed a few joints for the trip. I'd go out and smoke a joint, and people, instead of like me saying, "Hey, do you want to hit?" or them being like, "No, I don't smoke," they were like, "Hey, can I hit that too?" It was just more of in like I know some of these people 2 years ago would have never touched weed. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely getting, and these are people that have been drinking their entire lives too, and they're not drinking as much anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is fucking cool
way
to see.
better.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. I think him and I talked about it. I think that was like my confirming moment of like, I do enjoy like socializing and grabbing a drink, because that was a fucking blast to just do on a
Oh my
Thursday.
God.
Like to just like, I went into
So-
work for 2 hours, and then he was like, let's let it rip. And I'm like, fuck it, let's rock. But there was like a moment where we kind of started ripping the pen. Well, the pen died, but then we talked about smoking one. And it was like, what time was it? Like 9. Because we got back by like what, 10:57, 10:50?
Yeah.
So we left around like what, 9 o'clock then?
Yeah.
somewhere around that time. We saw like, because what you saw on the website and what you saw on Instagram is they showed that Lambeau is packed. There was
205,000.
205,000 in that area. But what they didn't show you is at like 5:30 we got in line to go in because the draft started at like 7, and we had people walking around us telling us like, "Yo, they're like no one's getting in," and we were like, "What do you mean no one's
bars?
getting in?" No, to get into like the draft that you saw in that like crazy overview of all those people. What they didn't show you is that all wrapped around Lambeau, there was probably like another 200,000 just at like Stadium View, D2, the bars,
shoulder to shoulder, all the way,
just
like for a mile.
Dude, there was. They said that there was like a 600,000 like person turnout or some shit like that. Like it was fucking nuts.
That's the type of event I'd bring my own alcohol to.
Yeah,
it was sick, but I mean, we were like, damn, we can't really, and like. It would have been sick to be in the mosh like at that anywhere in there in that environment when they announced the Packers pick because it looked fucking electric.
Yeah.
Because it was the first receiver we've drafted since 2002, right in the first round. But no, it was just crazy how many people were there, and we got back, and I was like, you know what, the thought of a joint just sounds better. Because we looked at each other and we were like, because there was like a live band playing at like a bar we went to. Was it Stadium View that we ended back up at? Yeah, and it was sick.
Yeah.
And people were just flooding in left and right. Like people were just getting there still.
Right.
You were saying.
DeKaiser was DJing there.
That's what I told him too. Yeah, he did the Nissan like house or whatever. But I was like, damn, you know, a joint and just getting back into my own bed just sounds better than continuing this.
Yeah.
And he said it one time and I'm like, fuck it. And I whipped my drink into the grass and I was like, let's just get back to the fucking car and go.
I was like, I think I've had enough.
Yeah.
We had fun, but I've gotten to that point now where like I always in my head am convinced like all day I was like, oh dude, we're going to get, you know, this is the draft. This is a once in a lifetime thing. Let's get fucking hammered.
Yeah.
And it came like 9:00 and he was like, or, you know, we could, you know, make it back to our beds and, you know, just like, you know, smoke one. And I was like,
that decision will
I didn't fight, dude. I thought I was gonna fight him hard mentally, and I took like 2 seconds.
He took it so easily.
I was like,
perfect.
Yep, let's go.
Yep.
I've confirmed that like I do enjoy having a drink or two, but I truly don't. Every time
we
that I'm
drink.
No, I mean
we drank for 6 hours.
We got
from
buzzed
3
and shit.
till like 9.
But I'm saying to the point of like we need to crash somewhere. I'm fucking hammered type shit.
Well,
I can't do it 12 hours though anymore. That's the problem.
No.
From 3 to 9, I was having a drink every hour.
We were cruising,
and I probably could have turned it faster, but I knew we had possibly a long night ahead.
So yeah.
It is,
I mean, I
nice
can
to have a limit. It is nice to have a
I
limit.
concur with that because even last night we got back when by the time we left the second bar, it was just like my cousin, his friends, and me and Rally. We got back and they were gonna go to the strip club after that. I'm like, dude, 1, I have no interest in going to a strip club.
Hell?
2, I don't want to go to fucking Northern Wisconsin strip club. So I'm like, let's just head out.
You should have.
And we got
first
no,
for the pod story.
no, dude, I
Shows
probably would
the
have seen
actual camera. He's there.
What's Lumberjack doing here?
Lumberjack.
She said she quit.
Imagine what she'd look like.
Oh my god.
But dude, no, like we got back home and me and Riley are going to bed and we're like, aren't we so glad that we didn't come home fucking hammered and we got to come home, smoke a joint, and then just relax.
So
I totally agree.
We got in the car and I was like ripped and I was like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's just have a nice ride home.
Question, on the way down for you guys, when you were coming back from Green Bay, where there's still a shit ton of cars coming up?
No, dude, we actually had like real traffic.
It was really,
we beat
really
the crowd.
deceiving. It was really deceiving.
We beat
How?
I think everyone.
That's what I was thinking.
Everyone was. Dude, everyone there was partying.
In record time, and we got back in record time.
Yeah, wow.
There was no cars.
I flew.
Yeah.
Did you drive?
That's crazy. That's great. That's surprising.
We took old Black Beetle.
I have to get my front brakes
It was a
done,
vibe.
and I was like,
Ooh,
these will not be done in time, so
No.
I'm not risking it.
The calipers, just the pads.
Pads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
My car definitely needs to get a thorough inspection. Like I can tell, but she runs fine. Well, I know a piece, so I got it looked at like a year ago.
Rattles.
And the guy told me something's wrong with my muffler, but I was like, at the time I had just paid a ton of money for something. And I was like, is this like a must fix now type thing? And he's like, no, he's just like, you actually could leave it like that forever if you wanted. He's like, it just sounds like shit.
It's probably the heat shield.
Because I was just like, something sounds wrong with my car. And they did a full inspection and they were like, nothing's wrong with it. They're like, the muffler just sounds like shit. So I've been driving it for the past since that. And I just haven't been like, I don't feel like spending that.
Is it worse now or is it the same?
No, it just sounds like a lawnmower. Like it looks like a soccer mom whip, and it now sounds like a piece of shit.
It may be a hole rusted in it. I don't know.
It drives just fine.
Yeah.
She zooms, dude.
Yeah.
I love her.
Fuck it, yeah.
Little four banger, or is that a 6-cylinder?
I have no idea.
Got it.
I'm gonna tell you this, player. I don't know much.
It
about
drives.
my car.
It drives. Got a pedal and fucking 4 wheels. It
when
drives,
I
baby.
went to go get my car in 2020, my parents were just like, "We'll co-sign. You make the down payment, but here is the fucking limit to what you can afford right now." And I was like,
yeah.
All right. So I was just like, I have to keep it under that range. And
It's a nice car, dude.
I saw
yeah,
Black
it's great.
Beetle,
Yeah.
and I looked at some reviews online for because it's got the all-wheel drive, which is nice.
Yeah.
But my dad's like, he just wants it because it's a fucking soccer mom car, but it's all black. And I'm like, damn right.
Not gonna lie, dude. I remember when you got that car because I was
Love that
graduating Whitewater at the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
2020.
I bought my truck and he bought his car.
Yeah, that's
Love
right.
working
that
Okay.
experience,
Love
All right.
that Black Beetle, dude.
Yeah.
I need to get it detailed. I need to get it like thoroughly clean.
I love detailing vehicles.
I don't
so
have
fun.
anything here because I don't have a
Hate it.
house because I have my apartment.
I
Yeah.
hate
Oh
it.
yeah, true. You
If
can't
I-
store anything. Yeah.
In the summertime, if I ever go home to like visit my parents, my mom and dad, like my mom's usually a little irritated, I think, because she wants me to like spend time with everyone and hang
Yeah.
out. And I'll pull it up, and if they're all doing shit, I'll just be like, fuck it, I'll just detail my car because they
Yeah.
have the shop vac and my
Oh,
dad's
yeah,
got
yeah.
all the
Yep,
shit.
yep.
So every time I usually go home, I detail my car, but
Yeah.
I just throw my AirPods in and clean it for like 3 hours. And
That's what I'm
just
saying.
like,
That's what I do. Yeah.
yeah, but they're usually like, you're only here for a day, spend quality time with us. And I'm just like,
Yeah. Same.
I need to clean it.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah, yeah.
detailing. I pay every time.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I when the time
I think I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to
is
pay.
it the
I
time
hate
it takes
doing
for you, or is it the
Yeah.
attention to
And
detail you gotta have?
It's the little detail. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm like, I know I want it to be ultra clean, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like spending that much detailed time on
Oh
it.
yeah, you're right.
I saw a
I'm
video
like,
of
move along.
And somebody else, not gonna lie, somebody else can always do it better than I can.
Oh, dude.
100%.
There's videos now I see of
They have
this
crazy
page
shit.
of where
Yeah.
these kids have these fucking machines where it's like hot water,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fans,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it like fucking gets out like everything.
Every
All
stain in
dirt.
the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Dirt
ins-
crevices and
Dude,
shit.
when they show those 2-minute videos of before and after, I
Yeah.
can't stop
I love
watching them.
those.
Or if it's
so
like I
satisfying.
watch those ones where it's like a clip of some podcast or something viral, and then below it is somebody detail, like it's like a split screen
something
to keep your attention. But listen,
yeah.
and it's somebody
Yeah.
detailing a vehicle, or they're like washing a carpet or some shit.
What the hell?
I
Yeah,
like the coloring.
Oh
ones.
my
Oh, the
God.
coloring ones are
The
dope,
coloring
dude.
ones
Yeah.
are nice.
It's so funny.
Where they take the power washers and it's
Yeah.
just dirt coming out and you see it floating out
so
to the
nice
sides.
and clean.
My power washer can strip concrete so good.
Really?
Yeah, it's electric too.
Oh, dude.
It's fucking dope. I got it for Christmas.
First job
That's
I
sick.
ever had working for my Uncle Mike, I detailed his vans. He owned an electrician company, and I had never used a power wash before.
They're dope.
Yeah, but he has these all red vans, and on my first day of the job, he was just like, yeah, just, power wash it and everything. But he didn't show me, like, how close I should or should not be to the van.
Oh, my
No way.
Yeah, so I remember on my first day, dude, I walked up to that thing like, I'm holding it. The tip is here.
Yeah.
The car is here.
Oh fuck,
And
dude.
I just go,
You blasted that
blasted
shit.
Carved a hole
just
through it.
went like that. And I just see a strip of red paint gone. And all of a sudden my brain just was like, like I panicked.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, because like he's a hard ass when you're on the job. And I was just like, oh, he's
That's
gonna
tough.
fucking kill.
Yeah. That's
shock.
coming
Hey,
from
you
your
live and you
paycheck.
learn.
Panicked.
Did he cheer you out?
He was pretty pissed.
Really?
Yeah, he told me I was pretty fucking
Live and you
stupid.
learn moments, dude. Those are
Immediately
looking
was
back at
just
those
like,
are
"Your
the
dad didn't
best.
show you anything. And I was just like,
no.
yeah.
So tough.
Those power washers hurt, man. You spray that shit,
dude,
put your hand in
I
front
didn't know
of
how
it.
fucking
That
powerful
bitch will
thing
fucking
was.
make you bleed over time.
Dude, I didn't realize how strong some
That's
of
what I'm
them
saying,
Like
dude.
I had a light grip with my left
Yeah.
hand, and that thing went. And I was
Mine's like
holy
9,600 psi.
I have no
It's
idea what that
fucking
means.
crazy.
Sounds intense.
Pound, or what's psi pounds per square inch or some
Yeah.
shit? Yeah,
Oh, is that what it is?
9,600 pounds per square inch.
Sounds like a
That's
lot.
crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
Do we know how many miles an hour that is?
Oh my! Now round that into
Now, according to my calculation,
What's that mean?
Someone get
Fuck,
Chat
that's
GPT
funny.
out of here.
oh my god!
That'd be crazy. But it's fast.
That's insane.
If you next time you use it, send us a video. I want to see
Yeah.
like,
I will.
what it's like.
I will.
Yeah.
100%. I have the foam cannon too, so I can attach a
Oh,
cannon
you
to
got
it
that bitch.
with my wax and my cleaner and shit.
Is it
and I
as
just,
powerful as a firefighter hose?
You do love doing
not
everything.
nearly that
Because
powerful.
those ones can fucking rip.
Not nearly that powerful.
Which ones?
The firefighter ones.
Oh god.
Those hoses.
That'll take the skin right off
I've been
you,
getting
dude.
a lot of those lately, just watching those.
Bro,
and
you
just
wanna know
seeing
how
those,
they-
like, put them out the fires and shit?
You should
Wonder
become a
how they
firefighter.
how they can like disperse crowds. They used to do that shit back in like the 60s. and
Really?
70s. They would just open up fire hydrants. And then,
Oh,
or they'd
that's
put,
right.
Yeah.
I did see videos of those. Yeah.
That's fucked, dude.
What are you gonna say?
You ever thought about doing that?
Yeah.
Be a firefighter.
Yeah.
Firefighter?
I
That'd be
didn't
a
think
good
about
idea.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and
be
Ashley.
Batman.
You and
How do
Ashley.
If the coaching thing doesn't work out, that's the way I'm gonna go.
Well, no, just doing it like part time. You don't have to
You
do
can-
it full time.
yeah.
You could do it part time,
I
volunteer.
know a lot of volunteer firefighters.
Yeah.
Okay, we can cut that out.
That's not bad, bro. Leave that in. There's no shot
I've
she
been
listens.
I've been getting a lot of those like putting out fires though. I think it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is pretty dope.
Satisfying.
you could be
You could
be
be-
real life Batman.
That's what I said.
That's
You
what
could
I'm
be
saying, yeah.
Batman. They go stop running into burning buildings. That's not part of
There's no one in there. You don't have to go in there.
Yeah, seriously.
I need to make sure.
Who just jumped on the foot?
They eventually, you're not saving enough people. They eventually catch you starting the fires.
Yeah,
And
I'm
just so you can,
yeah,
you
just
can
so I
save
can do the
people. You became Batman the arsonist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually a
Molotov,
villain.
yeah.
That's a villain in the Batman series.
Arsonist?
His name is Firefly. He starts fires.
Oh wow.
He's a dick
What-
too. Yeah.
What's your
You become
superpower?
him.
What's your superpower?
He's a dick.
Yeah,
He's pretty much
arson.
just on like
Holds
a
a
jetpack.
piece of paper
and he
on
has a
fire.
jet.
Check this out.
Throws it
What a
through
fucking
window.
asshole.
I know.
Damn.
He's an ex-firefighter, I think. That was his origin.
Yeah.
Firefighting would be dope.
We were
dude.
talking about the draft, weren't we?
Yeah, how the fuck did we get on that?
Yeah.
We're moving on.
Well, long story short, the Packers, just for a little backsider info, we said for the first time since 2002, drafted a receiver, Matthew Golden from the University of Texas, and we're super excited.
What do you
about him.
think?
Oh, I gave it a B plus A minus. He's a fucking freak.
All right.
Like
42940.
yeah,
Zooming.
freak athlete.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah,
dude.
so we definitely added some competition. We got another receiver in the third. Little confused about that in the left tackle pick, but it is what it is. Have faith in Goody.
It's never too bad to have a good O-line, though.
I have a question for you.
I know.
Usually, every year for the draft, how many people are like free agents up for the draft or whatever?
What do you mean, like after?
Like athletes? No. Like before it goes on, like
Free
how many
agency
people
kinda
can be?
depends.
How many
drafted?
kids enter the draft?
That's what I meant. Yeah,
Hundreds.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
a
it's
ton.
just a lot.
I was
Like-
wondering if it was hundreds, thousands, like tens of thousands.
Yeah, most
If
teams.
you're eligible, you're going to enter, and if you don't get picked, you're
Okay.
going to
How many
find
picks
it.
are
Okay.
there? Like
Got it.
200
Makes sense.
something in the draft? Like 250?
I don't know, actually. That I don't actually know.
Gotcha.
No.
7 rounds times.
But they become
30.
those who don't become drafted become like unrestricted free agents. So you're allowed, like the Packers picked up like 8 guys, and you bring them to training
That was
camp.
gonna be my next question.
And you
How
give
many we
them,
picked up?
you give them a shot. You give
Yeah.
them a shot just like the rookies. And if anyone stands out, they make
Yeah,
it to the next level.
We signed 8 of them.
yeah,
So we had our 7 draft picks, and then we signed 8 undrafted.
Got it.
I think we had more than
They're
7. We
called
had 2 sevens.
undrafted free agents.
I think we had
Okay.
8 picks this year.
Did we?
Yeah, we
Okay.
had
8
2
picks,
sevens.
and then how many undrafted free agents?
I think we
Like
grabbed
8.
8 of them. Yeah.
Got it. Got
And
it.
those are the kids you're like, all right, well, we're gonna.
You got a
Let's see
shot.
what happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see what you
that
can do.
makes sense.
Top,
That makes
toss
sense.
you a couple grand for spring ball, and
Yeah,
if you
okay.
make it, you make it. If you don't, well,
It's a super exciting time.
start a business.
That's crazy.
Here's the
anxious,
money to start a
dude.
business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or they'll sign them to the practice squad, but that's still like $300,000 a year.
You're still making bank.
like you're just fucking going.
holding pads.
Yeah, you're just going to get beat up by the fucking
Yeah.
starters.
Apparently, a lot of those guys have other jobs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're making.
I think they make. I think they make good money. I don't know.
That's crazy.
300 to 500,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. More than I would have thought, but makes sense. That's
Dude,
trillions of dollars of industry is freaking
Oh yeah, dude.
professional
The
sports.
Packers made. They did a nice job, dude. The turnout for the draft was crazy. Like, so shout out to everyone that went.
Green Bay
It
nailed
looked
it,
really
eh?
cool. Like
Yeah.
like the overall visuals and the environment that
Yeah.
those
They
athletes
turned
got
that
from
city
Green Bay.
into a
Yeah.
draft city. It's
It was
cool.
sick. It was
There
sick.
was 40-yard dashes. There was like
Yeah,
cool.
they had
There
drills.
was NFL challenges going all over the
I would
place.
low key
It
love
was-
to
So
see
one
where
of
my
my
40s at.
One of my friends works in Green Bay. She's like
You
a
would've
director of a
Nice
country club
49.
up there. And when we were up there in March, me and Riley were just hanging out with our friends up there. She said that like from what she was hearing about all the high rollers that go through the country club, et cetera, that like work for the city of Green Bay into the like local politics stuff, you know, that they said they were expecting so many people that they knew that if they didn't like outperform with amenities, it was going to get shit on. So they did like overestimated it to be 800,000 people. So they had 800,000 people like with amenities that could provide for 800,000
like
people.
alcohol for 8,000.
Alcohol,
Yeah.
food,
Oh, yeah.
bathrooms,
8,000, yeah.
parking.
The bathrooms are horrible.
Yeah, see, yeah.
People
yeah.
are
Porta
ripping
potties,
them
porta
on the
potties.
bathrooms.
Oh my god.
There was
Drinking all
not
day long.
enough of them.
Not enough,
They
eh?
had no porta potties.
Well, that's one thing they didn't do.
Like-
yeah.
They had them over in the like bar areas, but once you got over to the stadium, it was all stadium bathrooms.
Yeah, yeah.
And they didn't have enough. Like it was outside, so then that's only going to limit you to like 4 or 5 bathrooms.
Yeah.
and it was pretty rough. Like, oh my god, that male bathroom, I was like, this is, it was claustrophobic.
That's terrible.
It was
dude.
men packed, like each urinal had like 11 people deep to the wall.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
you were just squeezing down the wall and to get in line, and then you'd wait to go
smelling.
forward.
That's like
Shit.
bodybuilding events, like the Arnold
my
and
God.
Olympia shit. Oh, fuck that.
It's always
Oh yeah,
gross.
it just reeks in there, and there's pee everywhere.
Guys not washing their fucking hands.
Someone's always
Pee on
hammered,
the
yelling
urinals.
about some shit,
Some stupid shit.
Yeah,
Telling some story.
Yeah.
Toilet paper
Yeah.
everywhere.
yeah, toilet paper everywhere.
God.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
so
the people
fucked.
that take shits in those, I'm like, just
I-
They're a different
asshole.
breed. They're a different breed.
Animals.
Yeah. I didn't take one.
usually-
I didn't take one until like this morning. I'm pretty sure because I held it in all day yesterday. Because we were at a resort, and then we were at fucking
probably a
bars, and then I was back
huge
at home for
poop.
dinner, and then I was right
Yeah.
back out at bars.
Like, where are you gonna go? Yeah.
And I came home and I was so tired. Went to bed this morning. Felt terrible.
Yeah.
Just from like
Because you didn't.
I will never go into public restroom like that. Shit.
No.
Really?
Unless it's like urgent where I'm like to the point where I'm crowning, then yeah. But like,
Crowning.
yeah.
What's that mean? You're
It's
crowning.
coming out of his ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like it's
But
starting to break the wall.
dude, I didn't want to hear that.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I squeeze that fucker in there as hard as I can, and once he pops out, I know it's time.
it's the tur. It's the tur. It's the
Turtle head comes out.
That's so funny.
That's
Oh,
But-
fuck that.
That never happens.
dude. When
That's
I
a horrible feeling.
when I was in
I know. It's anxiety to the max.
You're just clenching.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
have?
panic.
I was gonna say when I was in the guard, I would not shit all weekend because sometimes we would get to drill and we'd go straight out to the woods of Wisconsin and we'd be there from like Thursday till Sunday.
Yeah.
and there's no bathrooms, so it's either like go dig a hole
Yeah.
or like
Shit in a hole.
or you just hold it. And
Huh.
So, sometimes I just would like not have to go. You know, like you're changed off your
Yeah.
schedule. You're outside all day. You're around
Digestion's
people
kinda
fucked.
24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would get to like Sunday and I'd be like, not feeling too hot.
Yeah, dude. That's
And
a
then
whole lot of poop
through
just
like
sitting in there, man.
Monday through Wednesday, you're like, ah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. Constipation's the
Not a
worst.
good time.
Well, we're moving on from the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about shit
Shit.
for a little bit.
Yeah, we got into turd talk over football.
Ah, man.
We always do.
Well-
What else? What else did you want to get into?
Is that the itinerary right there?
Wait, we were talking about your week, right?
Then we talk about your week after that.
Yeah. Wait.
Or
hold
maybe,
on.
wait, no, you just got into
We
it.
just talked about
Damn
the
it! I
NFL
had
draft.
something I wanted to take us on. Jesus Christ.
Well, I
Oh.
figured out. Well, I want to talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
load it
he
up.
wants
What
to
do you
talk
got?
about Marvel.
Yeah. Well, it's not like
Stanley.
Okay. So yeah. So Stanley was dating this girl at the time, and
When's
At
this
what time?
He's-
like when he was super young, like he was making.
Preface
he,
what you're going to talk
he was
about.
like, okay, so this is like the origin of like how Marvel superheroes really took off. So like, Stanley was dating this chick at the time while he was trying to make it as like a illustrator, like a comic writer or whatever. And he would put so much effort and time into that shit that his girlfriend was like, I need more time. Like, you're not giving me enough attention, you know, this and that. And that's
Hold
why,
me back.
pretty much. And that's why they broke up. And then he found out that she got married like a year later or some shit. And that like made him super sad and like really like depressed. So that made him like go so much harder into the illustration world. So like he was making a bunch of like superheroes like Spider-Man, Doctor
Yeah.
Doom, and he even said that like all of the emotions that he was feeling like he would put into that
Oh,
like
shit.
character. So like Doctor Doom was like that, you know, since he's like made out of like iron and like metal, that was like his shell, like his hard shell, like, oh, like I'm good, like this doesn't bother me, but like deep down he's like really like broken. And then like Spider-Man, like his lonely side, that was like another character that was like evolved from his emotion of going through that. And then
Dude, so like literally part of his emotions
Stanley.
at
Yeah,
this time are
a lot of-
reflected
Dude,
into his work like
characters-
that.
Said this
When you-
outside. Artists are just like super emotional.
It's crazy.
Always. Like,
Yeah.
any kind of artist.
and they put it towards his characters,
Yeah.
and that was sick. And then it just took off.
That's crazy, dude.
I know, it was crazy. I was
That's
like,
nuts.
damn, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
You weren't going to preface what you were going to talk about. You were just diving
Gonna
into
jump
the story.
right into that, huh?
And they were going to have no fucking clue where you were going.
Not at all.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
how
I
the
told-
hell would they know?
But I know what you know now. I know
I
what
think
you
there
mean
was. I think there was.
We got through it. It was good.
I
That's
think
sick.
it was also something too about like the like you know how like Tony Pepper, like Doctor Strange and his chick. I think all of those type of relationships had something to do with like Stan Lee's relationship
Holy
at the
shit.
time too.
They end tragically.
Damn.
Yes, they do. That's a good point.
Oh,
All of
man.
them.
Yeah,
All of
Good
them.
point.
All of them
Yeah.
end tragically.
That's
so
tough.
that's
Oh.
a good. That's a good root correlation.
That's
for
pretty
stuff.
cool, man.
I
To
know.
realize that you're putting your literally parts of your life into your work like that, and it's turned out to be this massive.
Do you have
fucking
anything
thing.
to add?
I got broken up with. He got broken up.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, I thought this was gonna lead somewhere. Damn it!
No, I didn't.
Wait, did Lance get broken up with?
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
okay,
like that's Stan Lee. He was
Right,
literally
right,
like,
okay.
I got broken up with. It starts drawing.
Just starts-
I'm so
Takes a
lonely.
red strand.
Instead of it like that. No, I thought you were gonna lead that into Thunderbolts.
oh
yeah,
I
Thunderbolts
mean,
though.
Talk about that though, yeah.
I thought that's
I
what
mean,
you were.
they are dealing
No.
with depression, so like, yeah, that does correlate.
No,
There we go. Good one.
Thank you, Stanley.
no.
Stan Lee was just depressed as shit.
They even said that movie is about like where like mental health or
Is it?
something. It's like a big mental health movie for like the
Because
heroes.
they're a bunch of sad.
Yeah. I'm not even
people.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
Look
It's
it
a
up.
bunch of
It's
misfits.
real. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. I'm pretty sure like the Black Widow's sister. What's her name again?
Florence
Yelena.
Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, but Yelena in the movie.
Elena.
Yelena.
Yeah.
Yelena.
I was gonna say that doesn't make no sense.
No, it's the,
Florence Pugh.
it's the actress's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad. Anyway,
I can agree with that.
that stunt she does is
Nah.
real.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
The one where she
The
jumps off the
stunt.
building.
Yeah, the stunt's sick.
It looks.
Anyways, what are you saying?
I don't know. We're just talking.
You were saying no. You were going somewhere. You were asking what her name was because you were going to continue a story, and then he told you the name, and then we moved.
Oh, I forgot the story.
No, but Thunderbolts is coming
Yes,
out on May
Jesus.
2nd, and that's super exciting. We get Sentry for the first time ever. That's super
Insane.
exciting. And this ends Phase 5, which
Is
is
this
super,
the
super exciting.
last movie of Phase 5?
Yeah.
I think
no
you
way.
guys are going to be going to go watch it. I think I'm going to be gone. When's that? This
Oh,
weekend?
you got USA.
Thursday.
Huh?
This weekend.
Oh, no, I'm in Mexico.
Oh, that's right. Wait,
Yeah, fuck.
you're going to Mexico?
Ah, dude,
traveling
don't
with
be like,
Samson.
fuck, you're going to hang
Oh.
out.
No, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
excited
that's
for it, but
right.
like,
We'll
I just
give you-
this
we'll
is
give
the
you a
one
score.
movie that I wanted all of us to watch together.
We'll give you
I'm
an
like,
honest
dang, I'm gonna be
score,
out of
though.
town.
Yeah.
Well,
At
got
least we
July.
can
July
let
will
you
be a
know
big
if it's
month.
worth it or not.
You
It'll
always.
be worth it. It'll be worth it.
You've been out of town for the last couple. You keep
Fucking Wolverine, Deadpool,
Yeah.
out of town for that.
It keeps landing right on it. That's
Damn it, Nick. What was the other one?
I don't know.
It was
was
recent.
wondering.
Was it Guardians?
No.
No, it wasn't that one. It was.
I don't know, but I want to see Sinners, and everybody keeps.
I feel so dirty watching it because Josh Allen is like my boy.
I get that.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You guys don't want to see.
I can't watch that.
No, I mean, I want to see
She's
it.
a movie actress.
I know, but it's just not right.
Stop touching her.
Lily opens up the closet door and just sees her getting railed. I'm like, yeah,
See the scene?
yeah. It was leaked, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's
It gets,
crazy.
there's some pretty sexual moments.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see the movie. Stop telling me spoilers.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah.
just
I wanna
one.
see
It
it.
was just one, but I was just
I wanna
like,
see it.
She says some sassy lines.
yeah, very.
Some sassy lines.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but like Josh Allen, I would be furious.
We're just watching the movie. He just stands up. Turn it up.
It's a disgrace.
Stands out in the front.
Writes a letter to Josh.
Never love it.
I would never do that to you.
Nah, bro, you're marrying someone that's an actress. You got to know that's a part of it. you know?
Yeah,
That's-
He proud, dude.
That
he
takes a
proud-
different type of
couldn't-
person.
Bro,
Never.
he's also Josh fucking Allen, bro. That's
Yeah.
the man we're talking about. It's not like he's not bringing a whole lot to the table.
yeah. He's bringing.
He just
He
hit an NFL max. He's the face
MVP.
of he's on top of the world,
MVP.
bro.
Just needs a ring.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
This fucker hits hard.
But that
I
is
was gonna say,
exciting.
how is
Holy
that?
shit.
How is that?
You want to hit it?
Yeah, we'd love to.
Crude Boys.
Shit.
Dab pen.
Yeah. That's a fresh one. I put it on
Shit's
yesterday.
wild.
What do we got after Thunderbolts?
I'll tell you what, guys. Fucking, we were just talking about doing stuff together.
Yeah.
You know, like going to movies or something. And you know how we have always talked about how we want to all go, like camping or something, go to the mountains together, or some shit. You know, like we could see ourselves doing that.
I'm
over
not
going
going camping.
like on let's say your bachelor party. We're the type of group would way rather do that than go to Vegas and fucking gamble and party. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know about
Okay, no, hey, you and I would be like, hey, Vegas is kind of fucking
Dude,
fun.
dude.
But like what I'm saying is getting back today
We're kind of hybrid.
from
yeah.
up north. like really solidified it in my
yeah.
mind. Like, dude, the days seem longer up there because it's just like easier way of
Slower.
life.
He just was talking
You know,
about
and
getting
I'm
a
like,
lake house for like the past week.
That's what I'm saying. I said to Raleigh, I'm like, I want to buy a
so
cabin on
bad.
one of these lakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, this needs to fucking.
I
That's
want
a
it-
vibe in the
I
summer.
want it to not be far away though. I don't want
It
it.
is so far. I want to get a private plane. Dude.
Crivets is only an hour
That would
30.
be so fun.
Like a good hour 30 is like the perfect.
Hour
Yes.
45 is the best.
Yes.
2
Yes.
hours and under
Yeah.
is perfect. Even
Yes.
2.5 is fine.
My buddy.
Sure.
3
2.5 is fine.
3 is where I'm kind of like, that's a drive,
Yeah.
brother.
2:45.
No,
I know.
My wealthy friend in high school had one that was 45 minutes away.
that's
It's
unreal.
Is it Heartland? Isn't Heartland like by the lake?
I hunt over there.
No, Heartland's not 45 minutes away.
No.
Is it? Yeah,
I'm
it's like
pretty sure
20.
it's.
There's Hartford.
Oh, Hartford is what I'm thinking
That's
of.
about 45 away.
No, I forgot which way it is, but
Oh.
it's on a lake like 45 minutes away. and
There's
it's
Lake Country in
beautiful.
Milwaukee, and there's Lake Country like northern Wisconsin. Lake Country, northern Wisconsin is ideally what I'd want for like a lake house or a cabin, but the 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
Crivets
You know what
is
I'm saying?
perfect, dude.
Right.
Like, but also at the same time, like, yeah, you can get a lake house. This is how I look at it. You can get a lake house down here in like Lake Country, but it's not the same as like being on a lake where there's 4 houses total.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit I want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
I want
that's-
nobody.
That's elite living.
Yes,
I spent
yes.
3 summers up in Presque Isle, and that was
Love
amazing.
Presque Isle,
Yeah,
dude.
it was amazing.
Amazing place.
There was like you would see a driveway, and then it would be like 10 minutes, and then you'd see the next one, and you're like, oh my
Yes.
God, no one's around.
That's like the type of
But then
that's
I'd get really creeped out because we used to watch Blair Witch Project.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck
Yep.
that movie.
Yep.
That's just scary.
yeah,
die.
dude. Yeah.
Just get
That's
fucking.
that's like my neighborhood that I grew up in, where
Woods.
it's, the neighbors are far apart like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Praying my parents pull the trigger soon.
Yeah.
Praying.
Getting a new home.
No, getting
Lake
another
house.
place up in
Oh,
Crivets.
okay, gotcha.
My mom, they talked about getting another one, and then someone had mentioned possibly doing something on the water. And
Oh, yeah.
They were like, "Well, that's a lot."
Get
more
some
money.
fucking jet skis, dude. Rip on the
I
water
would-
all
I don't
day.
think we can get
Tubing?
that. We have a pontoon.
I would love to tube.
Pontoons are so nice, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I stole a pontoon one time.
Yeah, you told us.
So I told you guys that one. It was a good time.
But yeah, I'm hoping he pulls the
Really
trigger because that's
crazy.
kind of his like retirement goal.
Fucking dumbass, dude.
I would love to
Yeah.
tube.
Yeah, man, that'd be fucking.
That is
lit.
the goal. I mean,
I-
that is the goal. What
I
a
just
kick-ass
want a
place to
pontoon
rip.
boat so bad.
Yes. You can grill on it. You can go pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
You can have a bunch of
I
people
just
on
like
it. You
jumping
can
on
fish
it.
off of it.
Yeah.
You can sleep on that bitch,
Dude,
huh?
but if you get one right on the lakefront too, though, like we used to go to a family friend of ours, the Bartles have like a walkout deck into the water, and they have like stools in the water around the deck, like bar stools, and we'll
Amazing.
just sit out there and tan and sit in the water at the same time and stuff like that. You don't even need to take the boat out.
Amazing.
You're right there.
Oh,
But I love pontoons.
fuck
I get
yeah,
that.
Sam. I want a
I
pontoon.
just love floating.
I may
around.
sell my. I thought about selling my duck boat and buying 2 boats.
You're
I'm
never
like, dude, I don't
gonna
have.
sell that thing.
No, I'd get a new duck boat.
You're gonna get a new duck boat?
I would if I sold that one.
Oh.
But part of me is like, okay, duck. Part of me is like this: duck hunting's only 4 months of the year, 3 months if it's a good season.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, I'd only be using a new boat for a short period of time, you know. But I'm like, if I got a fishing boat, that's
We could
kind
all
of
go
like
fishing.
hybrid and do like a fun day boat.
I like fun.
No, I could buy that one.
a pontoon
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Do
Didn't
it.
specify which one yet.
and an
It'd be a good
RV.
Fuck you with the RV.
Oh,
You want him to get an RV?
An RV to pull that bitch.
I think an
Yeah,
RV
so we could
would
travel.
be- I like RVs. A nice
Motorhomes, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy how many people actually live their lives in motorhomes.
I
after
actually got
retirement.
into a algorithm where I was seeing a bunch of like these really expensive RVs. They were
Decked out
sick.
ones, yeah.
Some of them are
The,
nuts
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
The ones where there's
Yeah.
like 2 stories. There's a
Yeah.
spiral staircase
So
and that shit.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, just imagine driving that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Pull off,
Just traveling
close
the
the
world.
shade on the front.
So dope.
I've also been seeing. Have you guys ever seen the ones on the
That
semi
sounds
trucks
so nice,
Yes.
man.
where the
Yes.
semi truck drivers have like the little apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
crazy.
watching a dude play Fortnite, and then I was like,
Opening their
what is,
PlayStation.
I didn't really understand what was happening because I didn't know the context, and he was playing Fortnite. And then he just turned it off, and he opened the shade, and it was
Yeah.
in the back of a semi truck, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
And then I
dude.
got into that algorithm.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
There's a whole
dude.
ass mattress in there.
Yeah,
They got a mattress, fridge.
I sometimes hate how the
Cook
algorithm changes so quickly on our phones.
yeah.
Like
I've
on
been getting
Instagram.
I've been getting some gross ass shit. Like there's this one video I got. It literally had the eyeball as like eyelashes. It was like moving back and forth. I'm like, dude, this is fucking disgusting. Why is this on my For You page right now?
What is it?
The eyeball as eye. Was
So
it
like
like
the
AI?
eyelashes, yeah, it was like an AI thing.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Okay.
It was
What are you clicking on to
disgusting.
get that?
I didn't click on anything. I hate that type of shit. I think there was one where it
They're
was
just
like,
trying to scare the shit out of me.
yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I refresh it every time that shit comes up. And it's like, get that out of there.
That's so funny. You can't get me.
I hate
There's
that
a
shit.
way you can reset.
I
your
would love
For
to
You
I
know.
have no. I've googled
Me
it.
too.
It's not. It doesn't tell you the right answer.
Uh,
I cannot figure it out.
They said
I-
it's
my
like
For
a
You-
new mode. New
It's
setup.
such a diverse, like, array of things that comes across that For You page. That
Mine's
sometimes
missed.
it stays for so long, and you wonder why it's staying for so long. Like it's like I won't even search that stuff. I won't even watch it.
isn't supposed to be here. I don't even look it up.
No. Like, the shit that I send you
never
guys in
goes
the group
away.
chat, like the shit that I send you guys in the group chat about how it's like pretty dark fucking
Yeah,
humor.
yeah.
It's almost constantly like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So when I'm scrolling through and I see something funny,
It's healthy.
I realize the context of it after. Like I send it and watch it. I'm like, man, I'm a horrible person for actually keep watching this shit.
Oh my god.
It's like fuck this dark humor shit.
Yeah.
I got some quick. Revenge of the Sith. You know how it came out for re-release last
Yeah.
weekend? It's saying that it has the
I've heard about
estimated to have the biggest opening weekend ever for a movie re-release.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Which is
shit.
sick. So
Is it gonna break $1 billion?
it doesn't have the stats for that, but I thought that's pretty cool for like a movie because of the 20th anniversary.
I
Yeah.
was gonna
Being
say
like the
'cause
most
there's some
popular for that.
nostalgicness behind
Was it 25th?
Mace Windu go back. He went back.
Hayden Christensen and
Sam Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. They showed up for some screening to
Yeah.
surprise
Yeah, yeah,
people,
yeah.
which would
Sick.
be sick.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Samuel L. Jackson's getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, dude.
Is he
still
is
gonna
he
be
coming
Nick
back?
Fury?
I don't think they should bring him back.
No.
Keep him dead.
Yeah, I agree.
Too
I
old.
agree.
I mean, it would kind of if it was like flashback stuff, that'd
Yeah,
be cool. But
Yeah,
keep him dead.
yeah, I
Yeah,
totally agree.
Gotcha.
I totally agree.
Is he still Nick Fury?
Yes.
Assume so.
I think so. We
He
just
didn't
don't
die.
even know where he is.
I'm kind of confused on where he went. He kind of just like vanished.
We didn't watch.
Dude, I
I
wonder
didn't
what-
watch.
I
the
watched that
Scrolls.
show
Yeah.
with I
I didn't
watched
watch
that.
one.
Which one?
Did it explain where he went
It
in
was
there?
horrible.
He's
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
still
With the scrolls?
alive
Yeah.
at the end,
Oh, that
I
stupid
believe.
shit.
Is
probably
he a
no-
scroll though?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yes,
where's
So there's
real?
no real Nick Fury.
No, there is. We just don't know where he is.
In another
Fuck.
universe
So they
somewhere,
just
it's gotta
said-
be.
They
Yeah.
just got rid of him.
Damn.
So that's why some people are saying it's the perfect time to recast him as like I forgot who I saw, but they've been recasting him. in
Yeah.
fan casts.
Yeah.
Because like, what's Sam Jackson doing? I don't know.
He's
I thought that was
gone.
the real Nick Fury though.
Yeah,
Was it?
we're just.
Did you
I thought
watch it?
Yeah,
Okay, you would know best.
Yeah,
I didn't watch
I
it.
couldn't get into it, so I didn't watch it.
because there was another movie or something where there was a scroll that was pretending to be him or like
Yeah.
acting on his behalf. But I think for that show it was him,
Okay.
even though he was like married to a scroll, which is kind of weird.
Yes,
Yeah,
isn't he-
dude.
No, isn't he a scroll in the show?
He never showed that he was a scroll
Hmm.
I swear.
because he was living in space on like that space station for a while, and then
thought
he
there
comes
was-
back to
That's
Earth to
right.
help save from the scrolls.
You find out he's a scroll in Spider-Man
spaceship.
Homecoming or Spider-Man.
He-
Far
yeah,
From
there was
Home.
a scroll acting as him,
Yeah.
but I
Yes.
think he was up in
Oh,
space.
Oh, in that regard, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because he was chilling on like that lawn chair, like pretending to be on vacation or
Yeah,
something.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
God
dude.
damn it!
That
Fucking
goes.
see, the scroll thing was gonna get way too confusing.
Yeah. They better figure
And
that
they,
shit
they
out.
pulled away from that. kinda
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
They could be so good too.
The scrolls?
Yeah.
I don't like them.
The comic ones are scary.
I want to see a scary movie. Sinners would be perfect.
That is a scary movie.
Sinners is a scary movie.
There's a new
Yeah,
Jeepers
it's a horror
Creepers
movie.
coming out, dude.
I don't want to see that.
Oh my god.
Hell
Creepers?
Yeah.
fucking
Not the kind of horror I
no,
wanna see.
dude.
Is it?
I think
Hell
Jeepers
fucking
Creepers is
no.
scary as fuck. The reason I said that is because I saw my cousin yesterday, and the first time we saw a scary movie ever was when you're like 6, 7 years old. It was one of the original Jeepers Creepers, and I'm like, wait, there's a fucking new one coming
the
out
one you
because,
like, right?
dude, my phone was hearing me because. A little bit later, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a fucking like advertisement of Jeepers Creepers face 2026 or 2025 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's wild. My phone was listening to me, dude.
I watched the newest Scream. That one was decent.
I didn't see that one.
It was all right. It
There's
had that girl
12 of
from
them.
Wednesday in it or whatever.
Yeah.
What's her name? I can't remember.
I don't
Anyways,
remember.
but yeah, that one's pretty good, and they're bringing that one back too. Predator Badlands. I saw the
That
trailer
looks
for
good. That looks good.
sick. Didn't you send that in the group chat? No.
I gotta rewatch those movies, dude.
I've never really watched the
Me
Predator
neither.
movies.
Oh,
Me
dude,
neither.
they're so fun.
I've got to rewatch
Arnold.
them.
What are you talking about?
I know.
Yeah.
I just
Arnold.
never,
Arnold was the original Predator guy.
What?
How many movies are there?
I thought he was Terminator.
He was Predator as well.
Complete-
He was
Arnold was a ton
the
of
guy
different
that
things.
survived Predator.
Conan the Barbarian. He was everything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That would be a sick crossover. I'm not gonna lie. Terminator and
Terminator?
Terminator.
Terminator.
What?
Tomb Raider with
Terminator.
Angelina Jolie.
Terminator.
What the hell are you saying, bro?
I'm trying to say Terminator. There we
Okay.
go.
Terminator
There you
and
go.
what else would be a crossover? What are you saying?
Predator.
Predator. Okay, that'd be
That would be a
that'd be
pretty sick
wild.
crossover.
That'd be
I could
sick,
not
dude.
get that out.
Not at all.
Your brain
was
did
stuck.
like the Windows loading
It felt-
sign.
It felt like my lips got glued to my top of my mouth.
Sometimes when you get bad cotton mouth, that happens.
Yeah,
Mm,
it
sure.
like got stuck. I was trying to get it out, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I felt like my
Speaking
mouth was like duct taped.
speaking of like stuff wrong with your mouth, you want to tell the people how the post hot chip challenge was?
Oh, dude, it was terrible. Coming out was the worst.
Yeah.
The shit the next morning was terrible.
Did you get burps?
Later on in the day, yeah.
Ugh.
Handled that like a champ, though.
Yeah, you did, dude.
I went to bed and I kept burping up fire.
that reel that you made of Zach when you asked
Oh,
the
it was
question. What was the
so
question?
good.
What was the question?
Oh, I love that.
That
reel.
was hilarious, dude.
I was laughing the whole time making
that
it.
was so
great.
funny.
Yeah, no, but it was the worst.
I just geeked when he's just inhaling and he goes, he's from Cybertron. Like you said it so fast, like you wanted to argue, but you were like, my mouth.
I watched
was on
the
fire.
part where I went upstairs and he thought he was like, bro, he could die.
Oh, that's right, dude.
I was like-
what if your throat swells up?
Yeah,
That's what I was
like,
thinking.
oh my god, bro, this is not. If I would have heard
He was
that,
reading the card when you went upstairs, and we were dying laughing.
I know.
That's
I
so
was
funny.
watching.
That's so
So
funny.
I
funny.
saw, and you would have dipped.
Did we even announce
yeah.
today is the 100th episode?
Oh, no.
Dude,
I
speaking of,
forgot.
oh my God, we've been going
Oh,
this long, we
today's
haven't even announced it.
It's just what happens when we can't do the morning.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
we forgot the
brain's
balloons.
foggy. It's late. Yeah, it's the 100th episode. Happy 100th
Yeah,
episode,
dude.
everybody.
Anniversary.
That was,
Happy
speaking of the
100th.
last 100 episodes, that's what got me on. That got me thinking.
Yeah.
Was that's got to be one of the memories from the last 100 episodes? Is
Oh,
the
yeah.
hot chip challenge? 100%.
We're the best.
What else do we have? Let's
were the
let's
best
reminisce
moments?
a little bit.
The bombshell moment is still my favorite of all time.
The bombshell moment being
My favorite leggings.
Wait, that was
That's still
So
my
fucking
favorite
funny.
fucking.
Bro.
Sometimes, dude, I'll go through the page
That
and
was
I'll just
iconic.
fucking
Wait.
scroll up and run it back, and every
Yeah.
time I find that one, I
Pause.
fucking geek.
Was that season one?
Yeah,
Let's scroll
Yeah.
back on the
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Bro, that's
editing those
early.
reels, bro.
That's early on.
That was like
Holy
one of the
shit, you're
first
right.
10
That was
episodes.
Early on, bro.
You were editing them at the time.
I think I made that reel, bro. Please find it.
Oh my god,
going
those
We've
were
got
so
a lot
iconic.
now.
I think the like the thumbnail of it is blue bombshell leggings or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's like when you label them.
Dude, it is so funny. And apart from that, as Devo finds that
God,
another,
it's crazy how much
another-
better this looks.
yeah, oh for sure. I know, dude.
Holy shit.
Way better.
This looks like
That's so crazy.
it's crazy.
Was
Another-
it do you think it was after or before Anna Bars?
Those were
After,
pretty sick, too.
I bet it was after.
Oh, you gotta try one of those. You ever had one of
Yeah.
those?
Oh,
Those
I
protein
tried
bars?
a new
Anna bars? I
flavor.
don't think
Did
so.
you find it? Here we go. Here it is.
Bombshell representative. Dude, literally, those leggings are great on girls.
Kind of fun.
Oh, I put that shit in there. I remember that.
Yeah, that's a highlight. That made me die.
Yeah. Okay.
That was 100% one of the top 10 moments.
just
And that
wanna
was the Anna Bar episode.
If you want to
That's
send that
crazy.
one to me on Instagram, I can add it in
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
That was the Anna Bar episode.
Cause it. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you want to
so
play that
hard.
entire one, yeah, so people reference it.
He was like the bombshell
Yeah.
representative.
Dude,
And
literally-
those leggings are
Yeah.
great on girls.
What's up, baby? Exercises based off of.
Now he's figuring it out.
Gotcha, bitch.
No, I think it's, they look good.
Makes me look so strong. Sorry, ladies.
Oh, that was so
Just
funny.
know I'm a fan. You know?
That was so funny.
The rich get richer.
Bombshell shouts us
Yeah,
out.
Bombshell.
Bombshell, thanks for the D2 podcast.
Bombshell, give us a discount code, all right? Help us out.
Hey, welcome back to episode 12 of the D2 podcast, sponsored by Bombshell Sportswear. Use code D2 at checkout.
Oh, we need to cut that and tag them for sure.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
Oh,
You know, they
fuck.
just look good.
They know how to put a legging
We're gonna
together.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
That's
dude.
the Anabar episode. We have them laid out.
That's
in front
right.
of us.
Wait, what shirt was I wearing? Was that my Kill All Pedophiles shirt?
Oh my god.
Is it? Is it?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is my Kill All Pedophiles.
That's why I said it.
Fuck yeah.
So funny.
That's hilarious.
You gotta wear it. You're probably too big
Oh my
for that
God.
now.
I'm way too bad.
That
It's a 2XL.
and the 18
crazy.
and 24 is one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
24.
this.
That had me.
I did not realize you put Zach's face in Batman.
You didn't realize that?
I did not.
No way. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't
Send that
remember.
to Luke right now.
Bro, you did not. I can't
Share that
believe it.
Dude, that was
my
fucking.
You didn't see that fucking thumbnail?
I bet I did. It's just like
That's hilarious.
I just don't remember. Okay.
My face is so
Oh,
fat.
damn, that's hilarious.
Yeah, you had a round face
I
back
just
then.
sent it to you, Luke. It's fucking hilarious. The Built Bars.
Yeah, the Bill.
Yeah,
We
dude.
shit on them, dude.
Dude, they
We should
had
try that again.
They had Built Bars in the Green Bay vending machine.
They had
at
raw.
the bar.
They had a
I saw
raw
that.
protein shake
Really?
And the raw protein
Wow.
in a vending machine.
shakes in a vending machine.
Dude, what other highlights from the past 100
Trying to
fucking
think.
episodes?
I'm
The
scrolling-
guests are obviously a huge highlight.
Some of the reels are
for
helping.
sure.
100%.
Fuad and Pod and Paul were huge.
Lost 30 pounds during lockdown.
Oh, my dad,
was
I
that-
think.
Yeah. Flavor Gang. Look at that. There's the
Oh,
first
when we got our
picture of
flavor
us.
game
Yeah.
fucking hook up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, dude.
Speaking of, did you guys text Elena?
Yeah, she didn't text us back.
I
Text
thought
her.
we just messaged you.
I said it. I told you guys no. I
told
sent you. I
you.
sent no. I sent her.
I must not
contact.
have read that part.
That's fine. I sent her contact.
Told you on the game.
Disc golfing.
Oh, if you were playing a game, you probably forgot.
We got disc golfing going last year, and then
Yup.
that has now fallen off.
Posing seminar.
No,
Posing
Devo.
seminar.
Devo. You,
Oh,
me, and
yeah.
Zach are still
That was a
going.
good one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, fuck you.
Our our pivot shoot.
Or what? Wait, you're what?
God, that's cringe.
Outside of the house.
No, we had a good time.
God.
Good time.
Yeah, dude, we
No,
killed it on that. Yeah, we got a
it was
bunch of referrals.
blast.
The shirts were sick at the time.
At the time, remember our first shirts?
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
A horrible Arnold. Yeah, our first shirts. Yeah. Oh,
I found mine
That's
the
a
other
sick
day,
photo,
bro.
though.
that is
Yeah,
a
I do
sick
like
photo.
that photo. That's a dope photo.
I
It's
forget
iconic.
that's when they had Samson.
Yeah.
Or not Samson, fucking
Sam.
Sam Suler.
Sam Sulek.
Sulek.
Yeah.
What photo is it?
That's a
When
great
we were at the
shot.
Arnold and we all got the picture together.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
sick.
love
That's
that
pinned
one.
to my
I love
profile.
that one.
That's a sick photo.
What else?
It's probably
was
my, your guys' highlight was that photo.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
highlight.
pretty much.
Damn it.
Oh,
what,
yeah.
what did I just say before that?
I don't know.
You said before
There was-
Arnold,
I don't
there
know.
was Pivot. There was.
That's crazy that happened.
I
Yeah.
know. That happened for like.
Oh no, our
What
shirts.
else?
Our shirts.
Oh, our shirts. That's right. Yeah, not a
Absolute failure.
absolute failure.
100%.
Ended up giving them all away for free.
Yeah.
And we're glad you guys wear them as nighttime bed shirts.
But thank you everybody who did support us. It was a learning moment.
If we end up
Nick,
doing it
you
again,
look
it'll
so
be much
much
better.
smaller.
Let me see.
That's how big you've gotten. Like
It's insane.
it's hard because it's not like it's a video, but the thumbnail was just like you look so much skinnier than you do now. You look huge now.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we've had a
That's
lot of
fucked.
a lot
Everybody
of,
else looks the same.
a lot of crazy. What the fuck?
Aaron's been on a few episodes. That's
Yeah, that was always
Thank you, Aaron. I always appreciate you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's always when I'm gone.
Yeah.
good substitute.
shaving your ass.
Yeah, she is.
Saving the
Oh, we had
podcast.
Brandon on.
Brandon was a blast.
Brandon, yeah,
Brandon
that
was
was
a blast.
Brandon
that
was a
good
blast.
time.
Again, he was replacing me.
We found Luke
Yeah, we did find it.
Yeah, dude. How do we forget that one?
about
Okay.
just under halfway.
Yes.
Because I think we did 51 episodes alone, and then we're
That
now-
sounds about right.
Yeah.
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 And that's
Damn,
where we
it's
had
been
enough.
50-something?
Oh,
it's
wait,
crazy.
that,
It's
that would
about
make
to
this
be-
the 49th then, right? Or 47th, 46th?
Well, it's got to be around 50.
So then it was
Yeah.
54.
All I know is I
think we
started
did
like the beginning
54.
of June with you guys. I think
Yeah.
it was.
That's-
I
Yes,
think it
I was on
beginning of
prep.
June.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's when we knew we needed to get someone before you
100%.
probably ended up quitting the podcast. Yeah.
I will say, though, it was a highlight of you in my own year
You
with the
did go
podcast.
pro.
That
was
fucking
huge
hey,
moment.
dude. That one right there. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
huge highlight of the
A
year.
huge moment for the podcast and you.
I'm gonna give one of my highlights of the podcast was coming back. My first episode, fully out of prep. One of my highlights of the past 100 episodes was the episode I came back and I got to feel like myself on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, I remember that podcast so much, and I was smiling the entire fucking time. I'm like, dude, thank God I'm done.
Yeah,
And I
you're
can
so-
actually enjoy this.
So much more fun when you're not.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But Trent doesn't give me any side effects.
It's crazy. You smoke all the time.
But Trent doesn't give me any side effects.
We joke about it, Chimio. What's that?
What donuts?
Just out of curiosity, what'd you get?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
you were
funny.
a different human during that. That was
Bro, I was not.
Intense.
I wouldn't want to talk to people. I was intense. Eh?
The moment you got on trend, dude.
I waved at you.
Dude,
so
I love when you talk on the pod and you're like, in my experience, I've never really had a side effect.
That's why I made the joke just now.
yeah,
did-
same,
I
bro,
would
dude.
sit over here.
emotionless.
Yeah.
Into my chair.
Nothing mattered.
Bro, it was so bad. It was. I told you guys about the first time I caught it hitting me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was with Rally.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
But now, dude,
for the
you're-
people listening, I was not screaming. I wasn't pissed. I was just,
It's just
ignorant.
an ex- it's
I was
just
just
an
an
extra.
emotionless fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
no.
still loved the way I felt that.
There was multiple times at the gym I'd be like, "What's up, Nick?" And then you would just walk by, not you
Walk
wouldn't
right by.
engage with me,
Walk
not do
right by.
anything. You wouldn't even let your eyes break to me. You would just keep staring forward. and be
Bro,
like,
I don't get
all the
it.
time. All the
It
time.
was so bad, dude.
and then if I could get in front of you, you'd be like, "Oh, what's up?"
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it was.
Dude, I remember some of those workouts though. I'm not doubting. I'm not thinking like. I'm not saying I forgot that ever happened, but I definitely can see it. It was happening more frequent towards the end.
Yeah.
Because when I was in the gym, it was such a. I mean, you know the feeling. I'm
Right.
being on prep.
Yeah.
It's such a different. You're very
I
selfish
totally
in
get
your
it.
thinking when
Yeah.
you're in the gym on prep. Yeah.
I totally get it.
We'd
I
all just
never-
remind ourselves
but
that.
the thing is, you don't realize it until it's done.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
That's how you get
But
food.
that's a reminder for people to be aware of those things that are going through prep. You
That's how
know?
you get food.
I was going to say, we knew you weren't you
Yeah.
during
Oh,
towards
yeah.
the end stretch.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I knew
we-
I was going to become somebody, not somebody different, but I knew there was going to be
You locked
parts
in.
of me.
You locked
There was
in.
going to be parts of me that would have to allocate my mental energy elsewhere and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because you're pretty much dieting.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
ton of cardio, so
Speaking of fucking dieting, Tariq took that overall.
yeah, dude, good
So
shit.
happy.
Nice.
Huge.
Yeah, it's
Freaked
sick.
out.
Huge.
Now
Yeah,
what? 5
but-
weeks till what?
Junior USA's.
Nice.
I'm gonna be traveling for that too.
Where's
Nice.
that one?
Sick.
North
Vegas.
Carolina.
Oh, they moved
Carolina.
it.
5
Is it?
weeks.
Yeah.
And then we got to start.
Charleston.
Then we're gonna start reviewing national shows.
North
Yes.
Carolina. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and we're gonna
Yeah.
start really getting into it.
Yes.
so
gonna be fun.
we'll
There hasn't been any.
That's the first one,
not
right?
yet. Yeah,
First one's Junior USA's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then junior Nats. And there's always like North Americans and shit at the end of the summer, but.
yeah. Any different vibes on Pittsburgh?
Oh, that's right.
Nick looks great.
Nick
Oh,
looks
Yeah,
really
Nick's-
good.
Nick
Nick's
looks.
Nick
carving
looks
up.
really good.
Looks huge from the
I
front.
still don't think his back looks like it can beat Derek.
But I
Oh
would,
no, not a chance.
No.
No.
Some people are
He's-
asking.
He's going for second here.
I feel like I've been
Derek's
hearing
winning.
people saying that
He's going for the win, though.
Derek's winning.
Yeah,
I think Derek's gonna win.
Yeah.
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 Are we gonna change your picks? I'll change my pick.
I will say,
I'll
though,
switch Derek.
I'm
Martin.
super excited to just see what it looks like with this new tissue and
Yeah.
like the way everything's shaped.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Yeah.
like we don't know still what it looks like, and that could just hit. Like I
It's
just
gonna-
hope he brings that crazy wow factor.
Yeah,
Nick?
for sure.
Like yeah, because dude, it's
He's
so
gonna-
fun to see him when he's just full and fucking grainy because it's a crazy
Yes.
look.
Yes.
That Arnold,
Like
bro.
Nick,
Oh my
Nick
god.
doesn't look like anyone else.
I really hate when I see videos online, like reels, YouTube videos, whatever,
Look at 'em.
comparing like they're
Yeah.
they're hyping up
Yeah.
Crizzo,
Pull 'em
they're
up, pull 'em
hyping
up.
up Vito.
Yeah.
But they fucking forget like just because Nick's shape isn't like somebody else's shape, it's like these bodybuilding news outlets push him to the side,
Yeah.
and he is that one competitor that always has a chip on his shoulder, and it turns up,
Are you-
or he turns
Look-
out.
Show him the.
Are you looking at the one
Dude,
where he's
I'll
standing
s-
relaxed?
that-
side chest?
that-
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
bro.
That dealt.
That's crazy.
We also haven't seen him stand next to anybody in so
I know,
long.
I know.
Since New York.
So I forget
But
like
these single
yeah.
shots.
This is where I
bro.
wondered. This is where I wondered.
Even that looks
That's
very
where I
much
wonder, though.
improved. I'm
But
not
even at
gonna
New York,
lie.
he wasn't standing against like Derek.
I don't know if
We
that
haven't
beats
seen him-
Martin's
That
thickness.
looks
though. Martin's
crazy.
Martin's
thickness,
very
yeah.
thick there.
But he's
dude.
also flat.
But I'm
Very
just saying.
flat.
But I'm just saying. Like Martin's gonna have a
Those
lot of
legs,
density there.
bro.
We'll see, bro.
You think that beats Martin?
It
His
looks.
hamstring.
It looks.
It's
good.
getting more
It
intense.
looks good.
It's getting
bro.
more
I'm not
intense.
gonna
It's
lie.
getting more
adductors,
intense.
dude.
He is peeled. He
His
is
adductors.
peeled.
His glutes are already in there.
Look at his back detail.
I know.
And look at the biceps.
waist.
Look at the arms from the back.
Look
Look,
at
how.
his. Look
look
at the
at how-
waist now.
I know. It's small.
Imagine being Matt Jansen right now looking at Nick's
Oh
prep.
my god.
He's probably like, fuck did I do?
Ripping his chair.
Something's
Yeah,
working.
seriously.
something is working.
Throw up.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
dude.
Good job,
The only-
Kyle and Nick, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just needs
Yeah,
to bring
Kyle
his
Wilkes looks like he's
quads a little
fucking
more.
crushing it.
And
Other than
and
that,
everybody
he's-
was like worried because he was coming in slow. 'cause
Yeah.
he
That's
what
normally comes in
happens.
He
fast.
always
yeah.
revs it up at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's clearly
now
showing.
he's-
He always does,
shining
right?
through.
Front double, Nick's or Martin?
It's
I'm
tough.
going Martin.
I'm
tough.
going Nick.
I was gonna say,
gonna go Nick.
It's hard for-
Nick's arms.
I
from
think
the front
Nick's arms are
are
going to
just
beat him
so
there.
big.
If Nick
Yeah.
can keep that waist in, I think Nick there.
But
Yeah.
Nick's legs.
But Martin's aesthetics is
Yeah,
much
Nick's legs in the
more
front double
there.
aren't
The
it?
side chest, I need to see Martin's legs next to his. I mean, it's
Yeah.
going to be tough, right? But Nick's
I
delts
think-
look fucking crazy.
I
in that
just
shot.
I don't know if Martin from the front double is going to be big enough.
Oh, that's
But
the
let's
problem
think
is the
about this,
size
though. Let's think
thing.
about
I don't
this.
know if it's.
Think about this though. When it comes to both
Nick
of their
is-
front doubles, let's not think about any other pose with those front doubles. Which body parts look better and are more developed? Like let's
Yeah.
start with arms.
Biceps.
Who's got just the arm portion of the front double?
Nick.
Nick.
Torso, Martin.
Yes.
100%. Chest, I'd say Martin. Martin's chest is thick, bro.
I would say it's. I would say it's
It's
pretty
hard.
even.
This is
I would
hard.
say
I
the
need to
chest
see
is
it.
Because
pretty
the
even.
chest is
Can't
chest is
keep-
huge.
I
Is-
can't keep assuming.
valued in
No,
that front double.
no, it needs to be
The chest thickness gets exposed in that front double.
Again, we
No.
just don't know because we haven't seen Nick in so long, and we haven't seen that on
He
stage
looks
with all that
so
new tissue.
good, though.
I know. No. I'm saying, but I'm just saying just that pose.
I know it's hard for me to like put the image in my head because all I have seen is like Martin's fourth place,
Yeah.
and then the last thing I've seen with Nick is just his updates.
So I think Martin's front double would take Nick's front double.
I don't know.
Where I think Nick loses it is the torso down. Because
That,
Nick's quads in the front double just don't look.
Colossus Ken dude
looks crazy,
too.
man.
He's
That's a great shot, dude. But I
he's
think
a
Martin
pro.
wins from the torso down.
yeah, it's his pro debut.
Holy shit.
That's a wild shot, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
it's
it's
hard
for
to
Martin.
it's
That's
hard
for
to put a label on either because I don't know what Nick.
Did you
looks
guys
like.
see that photo that's really viral going around where they took Nick's upper body and abs and put it on Good Vito's legs?
No,
It was fucking wild.
Crazy
Like
looking?
top 3 Olympia worthy.
really.
Crazy. Yes.
Just those huge quads.
Maybe
Those
they no.
good
Maybe
Vito's
it was
quads.
they put Nick's chest, arms, face on the torso of Good Vito. The torso went down. It was nuts.
When is Pittsburgh again? 5 weeks away.
2 weeks.
Oh,
5 weeks away. No,
I
that's
thought I
Junior
heard someone
USA.
say 5.
Junior
yeah, my
USA's.
bad. That's super exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. 2 weeks.
Oh my God, we get some real hitters.
And we don't. Mike's out though. That's sad.
Yeah. I'm choosing not to go to Pittsburgh because that's the day I fly back from Mexico.
Yeah, when you said you were going to Pittsburgh, I was like, "Damn!" And you're going to be gone for a whole week.
Well, I had the option to fly from Mexico to Pittsburgh, and I'm like, I want to be back. I want to be back home. I'd rather go to Mexico, be with
we can
just
stream
food.
it.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that, dude. We can do like
Watch
a
party?
That's a great
Yeah.
idea. Watch party. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Should we go live?
That's what we do every time you're not here.
Yeah.
This would be your first one to be around.
Fuck, you're right.
That's
Damn
pretty much
it.
what we do every
Be
time.
nice to
Because,
have
dude,
you.
yeah, because I'm always gone for the Arnold, the Olympia, the fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, you're always gone for the big ones. so-
Damn. What if you did a watch party when I was at Universe? Well, you guys did it
We did
without
that,
recording.
yeah.
We were at my
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
No,
we-
but without
we're-
recording. Yeah, yeah.
It was
no,
a
I know
pool
what you
day.
mean. Yeah.
That was
It was a
I
pool day.
can't
Yeah.
wait.
we
for
watched.
pool
We
days.
watched you go up on stage, and then we took a bunch
Ripped
of
the
videos
dab pens and,
took the dab pens downstairs and laid out at the pool
Threw the
until it
football
was
around, hung
until
out
it was
for a few hours.
finals, and then we went back
I
up.
can't wait to do that.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have a hoot doing that this
I
summer.
can't wait to do it.
Oh yeah, you haven't
Yeah,
done
bro.
that. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, he didn't get
Yeah.
any of that.
That's coming around.
None of
It's
it.
moving,
Dude,
slow.
I did no summer things last year. It was just like summer and then fall. So
We'd
I did
throw the
all
football.
fall things.
That means you can come to the ice cream shop with us.
I'll come to the ice cream shop, dude. I'm
cream.
fucking supposed to be getting huge here.
Leon's.
Oh yeah.
Leon's. I haven't been to Leon's.
It's like a very like old school place.
Remember when we
It's
went to
poppin'.
Cops with the witch?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was
dude. Cops
terrible.
is good.
Cops is good.
Cops
The
is
waterfall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big
the-
Deal Burger does.
Oh,
a
you
nice
went to the
job,
Greenfield
too.
one?
Yeah.
That's the good one.
I like.
Oh, we got
waterfall.
Portillo's the other night. Me and Rally.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
You're a whole
I got
dog.
two
Yeah.
doubles,
Portillo's.
two double burgers, spicy chicken sandwich, and a large fry. Shit my brains out. Tasted so good. Was it worth it? Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
It was worth
Portillo's, man. I haven't.
Did you get the
had
cake
that
shake?
in so long.
No, I didn't get the cake shake. I was getting 3 sandwiches,
Said
dude.
that so fast.
Wait, what was your McDonald's order the other night?
Yeah,
It
what'd you
was,
get?
just-
Wait, pause.
I said.
Did you actually get it?
I
or
sent it in
did
the group chat.
Send it in the
yeah,
group
yeah.
chat.
actually
Oh,
got
yeah,
it?
There was
sure.
a picture.
Yeah, Mr. 85% of the fucking time.
It was Saturday night. Fuck you.
Okay, no, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to
It
hear
was
it.
just a Big Mac, and they have chicken tenders, so I got like
Nice,
4 of
nice,
those.
nice.
And then
You laid it out like
Wait,
a gourmet
4?
meal. That was hilarious.
You got
I'm sure
Tucks the napkin in.
I want to see this.
Lights the candle.
Yeah, I put on my show.
Let me see.
Welcome to my house.
The candle in the middle.
You're looking
Nice,
quite
dude.
beautiful.
How many cookies? 4?
3. They
Oh,
were
you got
warm.
cookies,
They
that's
were
right.
warm. Dude,
How
they
many
treat-
pieces of chicken?
4.
Let me see that.
You got
That
took
looks
4
fucking
nuggets.
Took like 10.
That looks fire.
Took like 10 units. With
That
so it was
looks.
You get a 10-piece
Fire.
or a 4-piece?
good. No, they have like chicken tenders now, so
Oh.
not nuggets. Yeah.
Yeah, I would take a
yeah.
shit ton of insulin before that one.
Yeah. So
So
I
you
had
got
4 of those.
Ain't that a fact?
4 tendies and 2 burgers?
Yeah. And then fries.
yeah.
Big Mac?
Yep.
2
Yep.
Big Macs?
Maybe.
You definitely got 2 Big Macs. Bro, I just admitted that I had 2 double burgers and a spicy chicken.
How are Portillo's burgers, by the way?
Fine.
I really enjoyed it.
They're
good?
fine.
Yeah.
Are they thin patty?
No, they're
no, they're
pretty
pretty
good size.
thick, yeah.
And it's never frozen. It's pretty good quality beef.
Oh,
for
nice.
They
fast
actually
food.
make that shit.
Yeah.
They're like,
It's kind of like Five Guys.
they're Illinois based, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their hot dogs, I don't like hot dogs at all, but I've had a bite of Portillo's hot dog. They
I love
fuck.
me a good glizzy.
They
Love
fuck.
a good chili dog.
I hate
Oh
glizzy,
my
bro.
god!
With
Back,
relish.
back up
Love
in
a good chili dog.
what's the
Oh,
baseball
fuck,
team up
dude.
in
Timber
Paper
Rattlers.
City? Timber Rattlers.
Oh, yeah.
They had
Yes,
dollar
sir.
dog night.
Oh,
Dude,
nice.
Oh
Oh,
my
I know.
god!
Oh, nice.
Go in there with a 20 ball.
35,
Oh, yeah.
35 minutes from my house.
Slap that 20 down. Give me him.
One dog in an inning.
Yeah. No, 2.
2.
Chili dogs.
Oh, you
Dollar
could easily
dog.
house 3 dogs in
I
an
would
inning, though.
shit my
You got
brains
9
out.
innings, fucking 18 dogs.
I
Put them
couldn't
down.
do that. That
Oh,
couldn't
yeah, I
do.
bet you
That's
could.
how
Oh,
many.
no,
How many hot dogs is that? 2.
18.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That'd be fucked.
You think you could eat 18
We
hot
put
dogs?
down.
I
we
could.
do it
Hell
all the
no.
time.
I couldn't either.
During a baseball game.
Not me either.
We did it a couple times in college.
Not me either. Couldn't do it.
God, a hot dog sounds good too. Bag
It
of
does.
chips.
They were like air, bro. Those fucking ballpark hot dogs.
Would you eat
Yeah.
them plain?
I would just put 1 line of ketchup, 1 line of
No plain hot dogs.
Little relish.
Little
I love relish.
Yeah, relish is fine.
That's
I'll put
actually where I
relish on my
found,
chicken and rice,
That's
you
where
know
I
that.
found my love for relish.
Huh.
I was never a relish guy. I just didn't trust it. And then
No shit.
my buddy kept putting ketchup, relish, mustard, and I was like, let me try that.
All right, make your ideal hot dog right now. Go. Any
Oh,
ingredient.
I could do that easy.
Oh, well.
Let me put some chili.
One at
in
a
it.
time.
We'll put some
Yeah, I was
chili
gonna
on
say,
that.
I'm just
You
gonna
do
chili.
5
I'm
ingredients.
just gonna do a chili dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do chili. I'm gonna put
Oh, you gotta
cheese
eat.
on it.
Yep,
I'm gonna
yep.
do jalapenos.
Okay.
Not doing jalapenos.
All right. Fuck you.
I would do jalapenos.
Relish.
Maybe some onion, like
Yeah, I was gonna say
crumbles.
some onion.
I do
crumbles.
onion crumble.
Some
Yeah,
onion
yeah.
crumble. Yeah, that's mine.
I would do the hot dog, chili.
With the sesame seed bun.
I would do ketchup still with it.
Yeah.
I like cheese, sauerkraut,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and then
Sauerkraut's a nice touch.
sour. The relish should be too much, so I would go like shit. I would do the onion, fried onions
Yes,
on top.
yes.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be my.
What's your
ideal
number
dog.
one appetizer?
Oh, I could kill
As
so
of
many.
late, it's been
Wings.
taco places, so I've just been doing homemade chips with guac.
If you could get if every restaurant you would order the best appetizer and it's the same appetizer every time, what is it? Chips and salsa?
No,
No.
like a one-time appetizer.
Like, yeah, there's like cheese curds. There's like
Mozzarella sticks are really
Mozzarella
on the
sticks.
line.
Those hit. You're
Mozzarella
right.
sticks with some ranch. Yeah.
that's really what you're going with.
hard
you
to
know,
beat.
yeah.
It's hard to
A big pretzel's always good.
Big pretzels.
That's
mine.
where I was
Yeah.
thinking. That's where I was
No, it's too heavy
The
for me.
volume from the
Hell
big
no.
never.
I could.
Really?
Never once have I eaten a large pretzel and
Oh,
thought
no, not me.
less.
Not me.
No.
What'd you say?
I'll-
It would the pretzel. It would be too heavy for me before my meal. That's what I'm saying.
Jalapeno poppers.
Oh, those are a good one. Jalapeno poppers, dude.
Jalapeno
Yeah,
poppers.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
now we're getting somewhere.
You know what my little sister gets all the time that
What?
fucking bangs, and I didn't used to like it, but now the relish put me onto the pickles is the deep fried pickles.
Oh, I was just gonna
they're
say
She
those.
does
so
those
good.
with ranch.
So
oh
good.
My
Oh,
God.
yeah.
They do them
Yeah.
with cheese sometimes too.
Pickle chips, yeah.
Dude, not gonna lie, I sometimes like fucking what's it? Calamari, fried calamari.
Yeah, I used to do
Fried
that.
calamari.
I tried it and I couldn't get into it.
I like it.
What about
I love
shrimp?
fried calamari.
Shrimp is a great appetizer, dude.
Deep fried shrimp.
See, I'm not ordering it.
Fried
though, somewhere.
shrimp?
I guess
Yeah, fried
Yeah,
shrimp.
fried
Popcorn
fried
shrimp.
Fried, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Better
We're
way to put
listing
it.
off an entire
I
appetizer.
find-
Dude,
right now.
appetizers at sushi,
Nachos
crab
are
ragoon.
dangerous.
Yes. Oh, good
Kid
call.
crab ragoon.
Yeah.
Fuck me up.
Rangoons at even a fucking
With that sweet chili
American
sauce?
restaurant.
Fuck.
I would order that at an American restaurant.
100%.
I had it on the menu,
Easy.
so that could go on our
Oh,
menu.
Do we
Double
get
chips are
appetizers for a
ruined.
breakfast meal? I don't.
No,
I
maybe
don't.
a cinnamon roll.
I would start breakfast with a cinnamon roll.
That
Where the hell are we
breakfast is
going
all
with
about
this? We're just
sides.
making a list of food.
Hey, leave it
There's a
alone.
lot of people that listen to us that are on prep, and they always comment that shit
That's okay.
when we talk about food.
This
Rapping.
this
We're in
might
off-season.
be the 99th episode. I counted twice.
Son of a fuck.
99.
perfect. We didn't blow it.
I at least on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, because I know there's a couple
Oh,
that
we
didn't
know
go
we
on.
have a ghost episode.
We do have a.
Remember?
It is. Yep.
Yep.
It is
there
episode
it
100,
is.
baby.
Wait,
Okay.
we have a
It is.
ghost episode?
Yeah. It uploaded and then disappeared.
Probably
and
my
then-
favorite episode.
And
too.
we lost all the.
I want to
so
listen to her.
Devo knows how
We'll count
pissed I
100
was
then.
that day, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Devo
what
knows
if it
how
pops
We
pissed.
don't
up
have
one
to count
day?
it. We'll count next one 100th.
It could pop up someday.
But there is a ghost episode.
I want to fucking find it.
We have no idea where it went. What happened?
I remember
to
it was a
just-
good
So you
pod.
uploaded
It was a
just
great
deleted?
podcast. He like uploaded it and then moved the file and then
Yeah.
it just like corrupted and then the upload failed and then
So I finished. What I did is I finished uploading. No, I finished editing it on Adobe, and I was like, "Dude, this is a fire episode." When my old MacBook's like the hard drive was just maxed the fuck out.
yeah.
So what I did is I exported it. It only exported like 12 minutes of it. So I'm like,
That's
fuck,
right,
this
that's
is
right.
what I got to do. So I got to start deleting shit between exports. So then I'd write down the timestamps. First recording was from here to 12 minutes. And then the next one, I would start at 12 minutes and I go to the next one. Okay. So then I pieced them all together at the end. Same thing with the audio files, uploaded it, multiple files at a time. Okay. Then it was taking so long to upload. Then I was like, shit, dude, this is fucking up my computer. So I started deleting more shit. Ended up deleting the originals. As they're uploading, files got fucked. Could not recover them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried doing downloading third-party apps to go back into your trash to recover shit.
Yeah.
I tried
I remember.
putting all of my Mac's hard drive on an external hard drive, sorting through the external hard drive. Nothing. It was fucked. I was so stressed.
That was one of. I remember we all walked away and we were like, "That might be our best episode."
It was
and
so
then Nick
bad.
texted the group chat and was like, "I don't know what's going on."
I'm pretty sure I sent voice messages, dude. It was fucked.
I
Yeah.
want to. Oh, that's.
And that was probably. I think that was during the Max era of all the malfunctions.
That was like the last straw, too.
So
I was
yeah,
like, fuck this, dude.
Yeah.
That was the peak one for sure.
That was crazy.
Oh my
Great
God.
episode, though.
so much better not having to think about
Do
that.
any of
Dude,
that shit.
I used to really love
I don't
editing
know.
on my
It would
Sundays.
come up all the time on here. It would just say
We would
like what it would
Freeze.
say like cannot.
change that fucking
You
camera
would
every 30
sometimes
minutes.
look at me and be like, "Hey, look down." And
Yeah.
I'd just see this like warning. It would say like, "Your recording is
Yeah.
stopped," and it would be like minute 15, and then we had been going
Yeah.
for like an hour.
And the camera,
Or-
dude.
yeah.
The camera.
Or when Zach would be like, "I don't think it's been recording."
I'd have to get up like a couple times just
God.
to make sure.
Look, every 30 minutes. So we had one camera. I'd set a timer. Alarm would go off. Zach would just get up, go, change
what
the
a
battery, come back,
fucking
sit down.
headache.
It would be like
Some-
3 or 4 times some episodes.
So bad.
Yeah, and then we used to push 2.5 hour episodes.
Yeah.
Hell.
So
I will say that first season.
bro.
That first season,
It's not
we
even
got
fun
on some
talking
wild
at
topics.
that point.
We got on some wild topics.
Nah,
no,
nah,
we
I'm
did a
kidding.
pretty good job.
No, it just you would exhale and be like, we got none of that. And then I'd be like, all right, well, we got to.
It was a very defeating feeling. When that
Very
happened.
good. Very
Now, if we do an hour 15, and we have to fucking redo everything, we could do it. But,
Yeah,
like,
easily.
back
Yeah.
when we did two and
I'd
a
have to
half
get
hour
higher.
ones, it would be like,
Fuck, dude.
we just wasted a half day.
We had a three. Yeah, I remember one day I came over at 10, and I think I left at like 4 or 5, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I remember that day, dude.
I remember I got home and I was furious.
Yes.
There was multiple times where it'd be like dark out, and I'd be
Yep.
like, I'm gonna kill someone.
Yeah, I'd be like, "There goes my Sunday."
Remember the computer?
quitting.
The computer.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't do it.
The computer that was sitting there sometimes wouldn't charge. The computer would die on us.
Nightmare,
It wasn't that
dude.
one.
My computer
Yeah.
came through clutch.
Y'all
until
don't
it
understand
just
what all goes into
stopped.
this process.
Bro.
It was a whole.
Not as easy as just plugging
No.
a fucking.
It was a
cord
blast. It molded us into who we are today.
in. And it motivated us to hire Luke,
Oh, yeah.
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 which is what all of you listeners should do.
So, yeah, if anybody listening, 100%
Right.
do that.
Started a
So
podcast.
freaking funny though.
I would
Just-
enjoy editing
times-
on my Sundays for the first, like,
I couldn't get the
pretty much
cord
up
food.
until I started prep.
Yeah.
Not going to lie. And
There'd
then I
be a
got to, like,
text in the chat every 2 weeks.
I got
It'd
like
be
12 weeks
"Nick,
out.
When you gonna have that?
I mean, you could have fucking picked up. You could have picked up the slack and learned how to do it too.
That's why I'm joking.
Yeah, anybody could have learned how to do
And I'd
it.
be like, hey, Nick, is there any chance you can upload the episode?
Yeah, that's why we're giving you shit.
Working on it.
Yep. I remember.
It's a lot of work, that's for sure.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
100%.
it's a ton.
But I'm very glad that
Could get
that was
fucking
outsourced to somebody that actually has much better patience than I do, and somebody that knows it much better than I do.
Reminisce, what was our
Opus was rough.
What was it?
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Opus
He
sucked.
uses Opus.
I was gonna say that's not bad.
I did for a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed
Their
they got
software
yep.
does the editing. It's
kinda
cool
shit.
what they can do,
Yeah.
but the editing process once you get the clip
Yep.
is garbage.
Yep,
Ass.
100%.
Yeah.
Because it seems awesome because it gets you like 30 fucking videos in the
Yeah.
time frame that you want and everything.
Yes.
And then you'll click on it and you'll be like, actually, I wanted you to go back like a little bit more.
Yeah.
And if you could do like this and this, but it's already got like the camera angles
Yeah.
and everything like
Yeah.
fixed. So
I
you're
think
like,
it's designed for like a 2-person podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
At
Yes.
its peak. So I think with
100%.
4 people,
it's tough.
the cameras just doesn't line up right, and it's like
It's freaking out.
Yeah.
It's like, who's talking?
100%.
How much does
Yeah,
a third
dude,
camera
seriously.
help in like the visuals? Like a ton?
Really
Oh
good.
my
How much
God,
is a what?
yeah.
How much does like a third camera help in like a ton?
you-
with
It
this.
was great.
Yeah.
It just I think it's a cool look when you have a close up. It keeps people more engaged. It
Yeah.
switches. You can see everyone laughing or
Yep.
engaging, and then you can switch back to close up. It's just
Yeah.
like more of a. It just pulls you in more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Compared to just one video the whole time, it's like camera switching, different angles.
100%.
Keeps you
Have
engaged.
you watched the YouTube?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. I was just kind of wanted him to explain like the differences and like
Look at
having
how
3 of
professional
them.
we look.
I love.
We're
Yeah,
like
exactly.
We're like news anchors.
I love putting our episodes on lately since we've gotten Luke.
Yeah.
Like I like actually watching them instead of just this just goes
Yeah,
to
I
show
watch-
what you just
I
said
watch
instead
them
of just
all.
one frame.
Well, it's always exciting to see what
Yeah.
he does.
I used to
Wow.
do Spotify, and then I started watching them. I'm like, this is way better.
Yep.
Like,
Wow.
But now you can do Spotify with the video.
Yeah, now
That
you
is
can
true.
My
do it.
mom
Really?
actually, because she doesn't know how to find us for the love of God on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I just saved us in her phone for podcasts, and I was like, all you got to do is click it, and you can watch it too. And
We
she's
have-
like, oh, that's pretty sweet.
We have a subscriber. It's an old family friend of ours, and I just found this out yesterday when we were at the resort. And when he was leaving, like he's known my dad since like when my dad was a boy and stuff. He's like, yeah, man, just keep doing your thing. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this guy just got social media. What's he mean by this? You know, I wonder if he even realizes that I still live up here. That's what I thought, or that I don't live up here. He's like, yeah, man, I love watching your YouTube videos, the podcast. You and the boys keep doing your thing. I'll always support it. And I'm like, dude, you're like a 78-year-old man with a full-grown beard.
sick.
Loves laughing at us, dude.
awesome.
That's
And I'm
sick.
like, and he's a dope dude. He's old family friend, you know. So he knows everybody. I'm like, you're the least person I'd expect to
listen.
tune in.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's fucking support. That's
Yeah,
cool.
sick.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, no, it's a freaking blast.
I ate a hot chick for you fuckers.
Yeah.
That's why we've been doing it for almost 99
That is
episodes.
crazy you did that.
Oh my god, dude.
Crazy.
Props, dude. Props.
I fucking.
I
wanted
never.
to.
We
I
should
have
hire-
never taken a heat.
It was
challenge.
worse because I was just sitting here. I couldn't move.
For your
Have you ever done the
tattoo.
B-dubs one?
No, but I want to.
Oh,
Do
we
you
should
think?
do the beat-ups
Have you done
challenge.
that one?
I've done like 2 of the wings. We'd never we would just order it and split it. I've never done the full thing.
You did the
Wow.
Yeah, it's hot. It's
I
spicy.
ordered
blazing. Is it
the-
worse than the chip?
I got stomach cramps from the chip because I don't think I ate. There was too much of a gap for when I ate.
Nothing could be worse than that
Okay.
shit.
But the blazing was probably spicier.
There's
Probably
more of it.
messier.
Really?
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
You're
They're
getting-
both.
I would
hot,
love to
but
see you do the wing challenge from the YouTube
Yeah,
show.
What if we all did
You
the
guys
wing
just
challenge?
trying
What if
to
we all did the wing
destroy my
challenge?
God.
From the
I'd do
YouTube
it.
show, I've done it.
Oh,
I
we
told
should
you
all
that
do
last-
it.
Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
right, that's right, that's
Hot
right.
ones?
I'll do it and see who finishes
Yeah.
first.
I'd tap out first for sure.
Well, that's not fun.
I'm
No, I mean
not
I'd try, but
you
I'm
don't
telling
get-
you,
Bro,
I
we
know,
should
I
we
know
should put
where I-
money on it. Then it'll keep us.
You don't
fucking
get to
tapped
tap
in.
out though. That's the thing. You have to just get through.
I'll do
No,
it.
we
I'll
should
do
make
that.
bets then.
Luke was in on it.
I'll do it with you guys.
Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
it. Let's do it on the fucking pod.
All right.
I want to.
We got to do it on a UFC fight night. We got to do it for the Dustin and Holloway fight. How about that?
I've heard the bomb is where it goes from like it's hot to like
the bomb
this is
gets rough.
painful.
The bomb is.
I hate
I've
spicy
heard
food, but I don't know why I want to do this.
People say, yeah, I
sounds so
hate,
good.
dude. It's gonna hurt
It's
my
gonna be
stomach.
hell.
This
I
will
don't
be
wanna do
fucked.
that.
I've done it already once.
I
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's,
Can we record
It's
it?
funny.
How many wings come with it?
It sucks. Yeah.
We should record it. We should
yeah,
do it live
we
on
do.
the pod.
We do a podcast.
100%.
We're gonna do it on the.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not the UFC night. On the podcast.
Last portion of the episode, we fucking
We should,
bring,
like,
bring the wings down.
1,100 subscribers.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna- 1,100
Let's do it.
subscribers.
Let's do that
10,000. 10,000.
Five.
10,000.
10,000.
5,000?
Raise your
Yeah.
stakes. 10,000.
That might take a
That's
while.
not shit. For
He was saying 10,000.
10,000.
Fuck no. I was
be
gonna
like-
say like 2,000.
Yeah, 3 years from now.
I was gonna say Luke
2,000
knows
is a good number.
Luke's because Luke has seen the
Yeah.
growth
Like
a little bit more when it comes to
2,000.
uploading views and stuff. Like
You have such a
we're
problem
getting
with
more
that.
popular. We're
Way
getting
through.
more exposure. We're getting a little bit better with our algorithm.
Down for 2,000.
So I think 2,000
like that.
because Luke has been seeing where it's progressing, what's working, what's not.
5,000.
2,000 is a good number.
Five-
5,000 may take us 3 fucking years.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
if
think
you
about
don't
how
fucking
long-
subscribe right now to this podcast, people.
We'll evaluate in 500.
Okay.
500 more, we'll reevaluate.
Yes,
Go into
I
the
agree.
back room. We start pounding the thing. We go pickle party.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
We should make bots and just get 2,000 subscribers over.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can eat wings. The fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, not engaging.
It's not going to
ones.
be enjoyable.
You can have as
The
much
first-
ranch as you want.
That's what you're focused on?
Is that a rule? You can?
Not in the
I'm
show.
going
You don't
to.
get ranch in the show.
Why not?
Shit.
You get
Fuck
milk.
that. I want ranch.
Oh, that's gonna make it worse.
It's going to be horrible.
I'd rather have
Douse
ranch
it
than
in ranch.
milk.
You're
I'd
not gonna
rather have
taste
ranch
it.
than milk.
When are we
You'll
doing?
be
Are we
able to
doing
just swallow it?
5,000? Should be the
gallon of it.
tattoo. Zach gets a tattoo of
5,000?
5,000.
10,000.
5,000.
That's already
We'll
agreed for 10,000.
And then we'll hire the person to come in and tattoo your ass cheek
On the
on
podcast?
camera on the
That'd be
podcast.
That's crazy.
Oh, the whole last half of the podcast.
It's
yeah.
gonna be somebody. You just hear the
It's
needle.
just
go.
my cheeks.
Yes,
We're
that's what
gonna
do.
buy a tattoo gun, and it's gonna be the first time.
Comment down below. Do you want us to buy a tattoo gun
way.
or hire somebody to come here tattoo Zach on the
We just have
podcast?
him
Drop it in the
face
comments,
down,
folks. Yep.
Hands completely off.
Not sterile at all.
Dick on the wood. Fucking ass cheeks straight up in the air. Bang.
It's fucking bloody. We're not wiping the blood away.
That'd be fun.
Fucked.
That'd be fun.
That would not be fun.
When I was,
Not be fun at all.
I forgot which
you,
school
It's
I
on the
was.
table right there.
One of them's over.
One of the military schools I was at, one of the fucking dudes brought out a tattoo gun, and he was tattooing dudes in the barracks.
Yeah.
That's
It's probably fun to do it.
You want one? I was like, hell no.
No.
I was like,
Dude,
I
look
have
good.
seen
Fuck
people-
that.
They all look good.
I mean, no. He was just doing like whatever he could do, but he was learning how to do it on people.
Yeah.
So it was just people that didn't give a fuck. That were
Yeah.
like, draw whatever you want. So
People
he
are
was
probably
just
getting like smiley faces
like,
or
started with like the smiley
Yeah,
faces
yeah.
and stupid shit like that. and then-
stars
Yeah.
type fucking army on their belt.
Right.
Batman mural, go.
Wow, you're pretty cheap.
Yours
Oh,
turned
my
out
whole
sick.
forearm done.
I love it.
You have a nice
Yours
Batman.
turned out sick.
I want to get more superheroes on this side.
Superman on the other side.
Maybe.
I saw one the other
Mark
day.
Grayson?
Was I with you?
Barry Allen.
Was I with you
Invincible?
when we were training and I commented on? No, dude, I was in American Barbell during Columbus, or in Columbus, Ohio during the Arnold. There's a guy training legs, and I was hopping in on a leg press with him.
Yeah.
Don't know who he was, but he had a fucking crazy Avengers sleeve.
Oh, sick.
Fucking Thanos
I
on
love
his
that.
top of his hand that
Oh,
went up into
nice.
his wrist. It was
Cool.
crazy,
That's
dude.
sick.
I
You
love
have
that.
Star Wars.
I have Lord of the Rings.
Lord of
on
the
my
Rings.
list.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm
That's
going.
sick.
I'm planning on getting Star Wars one day on my other leg.
Nice.
That's
What-
dope.
okay.
Color or no color?
I feel like color's a little too bold for me.
Cool.
I like your color.
Just
on
color the
my-
lightsaber.
color
So
you guys
I was just
have,
gonna
but
say. So my buddy has a Star Wars tattoo sleeve, and he has the blue saber
Oh, that's
blue
so
and the
sick.
red saber
So
red,
cool.
but
I love
everything
that.
else is black and white.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's
It does
sick.
look
That's what I
sick.
wanted
I-
with my
it,
wrist.
it
or my-
can look really
Oh.
Yeah.
cool. I think I'm just gonna stick with just black.
Yeah,
Colors hurt too.
yeah.
For me,
colors do.
colored ink hurts like a
But
bitch.
you have to just
Yeah.
get the tattoo it longer
This
to have
blue
stick. Yeah.
bled like a motherfucker.
Really?
And, yeah, and then the green on the eye, I just want small color. I want high contrast black and white. The green, Jesus Christ, the green on the eye was bleeding. This is where when I had the wrap on my arm, this is where the blood and the ink was like pooling or like pooling up. It was
All of mine
nuts.
felt the same.
Oh, not me, dude.
I didn't really feel any different.
You have a lot of color in yours, dude.
You didn't
Yeah,
feel?
you do have a lot of color in yours. You
I
have
think-
purple and green
I think the purple was probably the worst. I think purple and red, he said, were the two that hurt the most.
because they gotta really get it in there.
The red on my
Yeah.
knuckles hurt like a bitch, dude.
Really? Yeah.
This hurts.
That's also
This has
bone,
been gone
too.
over 4 times.
Oh.
Just the line.
Just
Because the
digging on
red
my
was just
bone.
like you had to keep getting it thicker instead of just did one line with the red. It would fade within a couple months.
Oh, shit.
So the red is finally sticking after 4 times.
His hair is definitely getting faded. I need to get his touched up.
That's the problem with color is it fades, and that's
Yeah.
I
that's
bangs him up here too, so it makes it a lot more drier.
Oh, good point. Yep.
yeah. The skin's getting
I hate having
pushed
skin
through.
issues.
Yeah.
Sucks ass.
When you don't have healthy skin and tattoos too, it's tough.
Yikes.
I'm thankful that I didn't get like any big rashes or nothing though. That was
This
super
one
nice.
got infected. I went to go train
That
the
makes
day
me-
after. I trained back to my Versa grips on it.
That's tough.
And it was just like
Oh.
raw fucking skin,
soon
sweat,
did you
dirt the next day.
Oh my
Jesus,
You
dude.
weren't afraid it was gonna like rub off?
I just wanted to fucking train.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did work out like 2 days after I got mine.
Yeah. And it got green. It got fucking swollen. And then I trained with somebody else. He's like, dude, your tattoo's like gushing blood. And it was like fucking 5 days later. And I looked down. I was like, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. It was
Did they
fucked.
give you like a cream or what'd you do?
I had to get on an antibiotic.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, because
wow.
it was infected.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. But it didn't. Usually, it can fuck up the tattoo with the other inks around it. But it's like you see where the green is like thicker,
Yeah.
the blue where it's like thicker. That's supposed to be the same like thickness as over here.
Oh, wow.
But it just like spread. It got swollen. Oh yeah, but it kind of looks cool. It's still blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually work out the day after getting tattoos.
Yeah.
Really?
I was
Damn,
gonna
really?
say.
Yeah,
But as long as like it's not, if I got some on my bicep, I'm not going to do biceps the next day.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll still work out.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll do a different muscle
You
group.
put wrist wraps around your wrist.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy.
yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
Were
I
you
did.
barbell already yelling?
Back.
No, I was doing back with
Oh,
my
okay,
wrist.
okay.
No.
He's
No, but the thing is, that's around that. When him and I were training at Metro, so I was putting like sweaty wrist straps
Yeah.
on too and shit.
Yeah.
It's
right
hot
after
out
that,
too, so
yeah.
it'd be like,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
God.
You were probably drenched.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That was at Metro.
yeah. So
That's
dirty,
so
dirty.
hot in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dirty.
That's-
But dude, having Tone Zone up north for just one workout
yeah.
when I was there this weekend, fucking makes you miss machines that we have.
Yeah.
Bro, I was jerry rigging some single arm hamstring or single leg hamstring curl with an ankle cuff and a hyperextension machine.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Just to do single leg hamstring curls,
Yeah.
and it just felt. I was like, some guy made a comment. He's like, "Well, now I know it sounds like a guy or a male giving birth." I'm like,
Oh my
"So I'm
god.
training fucking hard," and he's like, "Yeah, and the position that you're in with those." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Damn, he's really.
He's like, "Watching me do those." I'm like, "That was a little weird."
Oh my god.
And then I made a face. He's like, "Yeah, the only reason I'm here is 'cause I got too hungover last night, and I got to go to work sober, so I'm training." And I'm like,
the fuck?
"Huh."
Up north
It was the
conversations.
weirdest
Yeah,
fucking.
for
I literally
real.
stood there and I was like, "Am I having this conversation right now?" After what I heard him just say.
I hate when people do that. I'm like, you interrupted my day for that.
For that,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, okay,
Moving
man.
along. I
Yeah,
don't give a shit.
it was so weird.
Fuck if you're.
Fuck, I want to get in. I want to get in the gym.
Tattoos made me think of Ink Master, and then that
I
makes me
love
think
that
of
show.
my new recommendation for you guys.
Don't get your entire body tattooed.
No.
If you want to bodybuild.
No, I'm talking
For
about
real.
reality, like fun, addicted shows, though,
Oh yeah.
is Lego Masters.
Oh yes, I'm gonna love it.
It's been sick to watch.
Yeah?
It is a bunch of fucking nerds.
I like
dude.
it.
But they are so good with Legos. It's
build
fucking
them.
sick.
I
Aaron,
love
Aaron and I get addicted to those shows. That's why we powered through
Yeah.
Ink Master. And then we've powered through like a couple of the mystery ones.
like the competitions. And
Yeah,
see
the
if
competition
you,
shows,
build
like
the best ones. I
reality
like the cake
competition,
ones.
but not like
You watched-
reality show.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
The holiday cake ones.
Those are
We've
good.
done some of the baking
Those
ones,
are
yeah.
fucking sick.
Forged in Fire.
But
Yeah.
Leg-
Forged in
Is
Fire.
that the one where they make the weapons?
Yeah, the 90s.
That's the only one I've
Good
seen.
show.
But
Good
I've
show.
enjoyed
but
that.
Lego Masters is
That
sick.
sounds sick.
I'm gonna
They'll
watch
be
it.
like, you have 14 hours to build the best like Lego thing ever, and they're like,
cool. That's
holy
crazy.
shit! And then they're just
Yeah.
sitting there fucking stacking
I love
Legos.
it.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
That's
dude.
It's
crazy.
There's no directions either. They're just going off imagination.
I
They're
fucked
just
up
going
Legos
off.
in
Th-
my
there was
childhood.
one episode where they got to recreate any Star Wars like
Is it
major
life-size
scene,
stuff?
and it's sick. Yeah, it's huge.
I'm the type of kid that I had I made the Death Star Lego kit when I was a kid. That's the type of kid I was.
I never played
nice.
with Legos. I just
Never.
liked
Big fucking Star
I like the
Destroyer I
Lego
had
video
too.
game. I like the Lego movies. I
made
think
a
They're
bag of-
You guys still
expensive.
collect Star Wars Legos.
Really?
You
I
have
got
some
some.
in the
That's right.
studio.
That's
Bro,
They're
they're
sick.
pricey.
I
They are
made-
expensive.
I don't know how my parents afforded that shit. I was
back
like,
then,
fuck.
I think back then is when it was like
cheaper back then.
not as expensive because people didn't have it like value the worth yet. But
Yeah,
now
true.
some of those old school Star
Yeah.
Wars things are so.
Oh,
But even
yeah.
back then, dude,
Valuable.
I wonder what the Death Star would
I
be
made
for
a
cost back
Batmobile
then.
lately.
You made a Batmobile.
Yeah,
You
like-
still play with Legos?
No, this was a while ago. This
Oh,
was
yeah?
like maybe a
It's nothing
year-
wrong with it. It's
This
a
was
bunch
like
of
maybe.
dots.
I'd
this was
admit
like
if I
maybe-
did it,
this
bro.
was maybe a year ago.
Oh,
It's a sick hobby. I'm
Nice.
realizing now it's a sick hobby.
So sick.
fucking
The
sick.
whole show is showing me
It took
that.
me like an hour to do.
A bunch of dorks come in there and they
Took
just
you an
fucking.
hour?
Yeah,
That's quick.
I timed myself.
You really?
Yeah.
That's quick, dude.
Imagine what you
Hour.
could do.
How big's the Batmobile?
Probably like this big.
Okay.
Like this
It's on your
big.
desk.
Send us a
Yeah.
photo.
Send us a photo.
I
It was
will.
dope.
Yeah, I think I sent it a while ago.
Join Lego Masters.
I want to. I
Ooh.
will.
Watch the show. It's on Hulu.
Is it a game you said?
It's a game show.
If Firefighter doesn't work out, Lego Masters.
That's next.
There you go.
That's third string.
That's next.
Put that autism to work.
That's the third string. This guy put that tism to.
Yeah.
Put the tism to work.
Come on now.
It's not gonna fail me.
Stacking like a motherfucker.
It's just a big old skyscraper.
Zach becomes a fucking celebrity from it.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine.
That'd be. It would
We
be
all
sick.
go down
I would
the
deck
drain.
out the whole studio with Lego stuff.
Oh
That'd
yeah,
be cool.
you'd have to rebuild us in Lego.
I
That'd
would
be
build
sick.
the whole studio out of Legos.
Oh, we'd have to get a Nick posing one.
Nick,
I want Nick's pro card stage.
made
I
out
want
of
it full
Legos,
size.
yeah.
I want it full size out of Lego.
That'd be hilarious.
Right in the front, like walk-in of your house.
Yeah.
That's
They
sick.
do have those. I've seen
That'd be
like
crazy.
ones that are
Really?
custom like that. Yeah, pretty
That's
wild.
crazy.
That is
Dude,
wild.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff with Avengers lately where they get like a
I bet those look
massive.
cool.
They take a video of them getting a massive shipment in, like it's in crates.
Yeah.
And it's the entire body of like Thanos or
sick.
what is the Iron Man Hulk looking thing? What's that name?
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster, yeah. Or it's Hulkbuster, and it's made out of legit metal, ceramic, heavy as fuck. And they put this entire life-size thing together. So it's like
That's
grown-up Legos.
That's sick.
But it looks so realistic. Have you seen those?
I've seen some stuff
Like,
like that.
massive statues, custom statues.
Yeah, it's
It's
sick.
so cool.
I wish.
Yeah.
One day.
Like I think this Hulkbuster was like 13, 14 feet tall.
One day have a basement movie theater with like Iron Men standing around. And
So
stuff like
cool,
that.
dude.
Oh, that'd be sick. All right. Well, I think it's about time to wrap her up.
It was a long
Zach,
podcast.
Final
eh?
thoughts?
Yeah. Like, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. And then yeah, that's really all I got.
Okay, Nick.
Pretty short and sweet.
Yeah, just have a good weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Weather's getting better. 1,500 subscribers. We do the wing challenge.
Yeah, let's go. Get us there. Get us there. Get us there.
More.
I don't know.
That's funny.
I could do it like tomorrow.
So make sure you fucking subscribe and drop it in the comments. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys.
Lance.
Yep.
Go see Thunderbolts because we're gonna spoil you with a review next time.
Yep.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm going
idea.
to see it Thursday. So
Is
watch
Aaron
it.
going to join me or replace my spot next week?
If she comes,
think
and
if she
sees
can?
Thunderbolts.
we'll ask her. Or
Oh, she should go to
maybe we'll figure something else out. I don't know.
Thunderbolts. You guys, go see it with Aaron or go see it with Brandon, then discuss it.
That's true.
There.
I don't know.
Yo, show.
Anyways, so like, follow, subscribe. I can't believe we're deciding what we're doing next week.
I'm still hyped. I'm so focused still.
Like, follow, subscribe. Nick's gonna be traveling, so we're gonna be figuring something out for the 100th episode. But tune in and thank you for sticking around for the false 100th episode.
No, it's the true
Actually,
100th.
the ghost 100th episode.
This is the true 100th
true
episode.
100th episode. So
Yes,
thank you everybody for a long journey, and we have a long way to go.
long day.
Have a good workout.
1,500.
Enjoy the weather. 1,500. Peace.
Yeah, I want some wings.